So, since September, so 6 months. It's been 6 months since I've played an Ocarina of Time randomizer. And it's been, like, a ton has changed. Like, an absolute mountain has changed about it. As we will see. But, you know, little things like the music can be randomized. When you go onto the main menu, all the sound effects are randomized. Yeah, so I just did, like, a little test here to see if it actually ran. Yeah, and it tells you, like, the key at the top, so I guess if you want to play along, you can look at the key. But yeah, I really, really like Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I think it's a good thing, and they've changed it, so I want to play the new version. We might actually start playing it a bit more frequently. I think people kind of like to play it frequently as a thing. Like as an actual stream game. Audio is fine, yeah. Okay. Did you read your comment about the text about you being absent the 20th? What do you mean? Anyway, yeah, sorry, that was fun. Yeah, but yeah. So I've still got this same old overlay I was using before. Oh, I've got my GameCube control, by the way, if you're curious. This is Virtual Console version, or it should be, at least. And while I haven't actually played with the new things, there should be a thing that allows you to use the D-pad to use the ocarina. So we start with Light Medallion. Yeah, this is all like my old overlay and stuff. I don't know if people use a different thing now. I googled it, I couldn't figure any of it out, so I'm just using this now. Oh, that was 20th last month. I'm definitely not busy. I'm busy with work now, but I'm busy enough that I can... I'm not busy enough to stop streaming. Like, I've spent all the last few days doing my XML coursework. Other such advanced web stuff. Hopefully it was the overlay this time. Well, we've got the corner thing this time. I've put it into 4x3 because it was a bit stupid to have it in 16:9 before. I just thought people would get annoyed if it was in 4x3. But yeah, if you have never played Ocarina of Time Randomizer or watched it, which, I don't know, maybe you haven't, it's literally just Ocarina of Time, but every single item location is randomized as a default rule. And the version I'm playing, I don't know what settings I've chosen, so we're going to find out pretty quickly. Alright, so we don't have entrance randomizer on. I think I chose, like, glitchless logic and stuff. Nice, Zora Tunic. So there's a lot to talk about. There's a logic system built in, and you have quite a lot of customizability with it. So because I'm not very good with glitches, I've put glitchless logic on, so it's completable, even without having to do much. And I put on all the cool, like, sound effect, graphics, tunic, randomized colors, bollocks. That doesn't really make any practical difference. It just makes it look cool. If we get a sword, you should see, like, a cool trail. I think they added really recently. But yeah, there's a ton of changes. We'll see more and more as we go along. I really think I like the music change, like, a lot. I've watched... While I haven't played it in 6 months, I've definitely watched, like, a lot of VODs from, like, ZFG about them. So, I'm loosely aware of the changes. You can have, like, key sanity now. So all the keys are randomly found around the world. I think I turned that off. I was kind of hoping to use a set of settings today that I'd be able to complete the game in hopefully a stream. Oh god, is Navi's sound effect the health beat? Nice, here. So yeah, I think I've got it on so, the forest is shut, meaning that you actually are guaranteed to get the Kokiri's sword, and... maybe nuts? I don't remember. You're at least guaranteed to get the sword before leaving, because we've tried runs before. Oh yeah, look at that. I've got like a randomized trail behind the sword, if you can see that. It's quite cool. But it should mean that we don't have to worry about running around just using sticks for everything, so I'm definitely sure we did a run like that before. We also have full money, which is pretty nice. Where it was just hell. We were just smacking stuff with a stick perpetually. But yeah, let me know as we're going along if there's anything I need to change about the stream. We shouldn't have any frame rate or any problems like that. We shouldn't have any problems, hopefully, with the audio, but if anything does pop up, let me know. But yeah. So we've got it on relatively baby rules, I guess, in a certain sense, where I don't need to go in houses like this. Yes, thank you. Navi is the health beep. Okay, I don't need to go in houses like this, because entrance randomizer isn't on. I only need to go for chests. So I just need to remember where everything is. It has been, like, a little while. You always go for the 4 house over there. You go for the sword over there. I think I have shop randomization turned on. So I'm going to go quickly check the sword as I just quickly go over here. I've got my tracker on to tell me which ones I haven't checked yet. Oh yeah, there's the grottos and stuff. He's ready to stab a bitch. He is, yeah. So I've got it so the songs could show up anywhere. I think the last time we did that, it was just songs randomized into themselves. But this time we've done it so songs are just items. Song af sterms. So yeah, I saw this on ZFG stream. I haven't finished the VOD yet. I don't know if that's an actual thing. Like, do we need to buy the song af sterms, or is it just like a funny fake thing? I don't know, but I want to get the shield at least. Also, bomb shoes. They're 180 rupees. Okay, you know what? Never mind. And that's 80. Well, that's good enough for now, at least. We don't need to write that we've got that shield. No, we don't. Okay. Just trying to keep on track of the tracker as well. Oh, we also have sticks. Sticks on the tracker? Sticks might not be on the tracker because they're not that important. Yeah, unless I have to scroll. No, okay. It's been a little while, as you can see. Making sure my... Oh, I have it bound to Z. Okay, interesting. Think, is this 100% run? No, it's just a we try and beat it this stream kind of run. If it still ends up being as fun as it always is, we might just do more and more runs in the future. And as we go ahead and get slightly better at it, we might start doing more randomization options like key sanity. I think the battle music is Gerudo Forest. That's always pretty good, or Gerudo Desert even. But yeah, I think I need to remind myself how to play Randomizer before we just jump in and try and do like a 20-hour run. Like the ones we were doing before took donkey's years to beat. I also have to get used to using an N64 style controller. Like I am using a GameCube controller, but I'm playing a slightly laggy virtual console game with about half a second of input lag, so, you know. Little things. I don't know, fuck. Things like that probably shouldn't be happening. But I know people like Austin, or like Last Grey Wolf, if you will. I know he plays this. I don't know if he plays it with a controller or not, though. Yeah, we've actually done a couple Wind Waker randomizers. I think we only ended up putting one of them on YouTube, but I've definitely started a few more, and then either never finished them, or they derailed into Cake spamming the chat repeatedly. So I gave up. But we might do more, and we will definitely do more Wind Waker randomizers at some point. I wish Navi wasn't the health beam. Because there's been a ton of changes, like, even just when we were doing the last Wind Waker randomizer... Can you not do that? Even just doing the last Wind Waker randomizer, there was an option to have custom models if you wanted them. Hello? Can you not do that? There you go. Got a perfect OOT first. I don't know. I was in an OOT mode today. We could have done Wind Waker. But like, the old randomizer didn't actually take that long to install. I just completely forgotten that the methodology I was using to do it. So this ended up taking like 45 minutes. Like I planned to do this way earlier before the stream started. Oh, nice. I planned to start the stream on time. I thought it was only going to take like 15 minutes to set up, but it didn't. So apologies that it is a bit late. I guess that means on the positive side it's going to run a bit longer. If you want to consider that positive. I don't know. Maybe. It's a bit spooky having the Shadow Temple music nice and early though. There's another 4 chests in here we've got to get, I think. Oh wait, no, another... Yeah, no, another 4. We've got the basement chest, slingshot room side chest. Which is up to the top, right? Oh, that might have been the slingshot. Compass room's upstairs. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. We're not going to need his nuts, are we? We're probably going to be fine. But yeah, anyway, regardless of me starting late, chat, how have all you been? How's your, like, Monday been? Because I woke up very early, and I was like, nah, cannot be bothered today. So I ended up going back to sleep, waking up later and just doing work all day. I, like, lost the will to go around driving at 7:30, being all tired and ZZZ about it. Also, I think I've turned off Skull... Oh! Bomb shoes, or not, are you? I think in this it's just once you get bombs, you'll buy bomb shoes and expect you do. You would like to sleep once or twice. I know, I just woke up and I was like, I've only had 5 hours of sleep. I'm not going to be able to get much out of the lecture today. So I ended up just doing the coursework for it instead. What are you doing? I forgot the train of thought I was literally just on. Wild. Let's just try and zoom through here then. I've actually, my brain is completely drawn a blank. I had a conversation topic that I was just running on, and I've completely forgotten what it was. You want? Oh! My computer is loading something in the background now. My cheats. Ocarina of Time cheats. They tried you to put you on work all day today and hit them with a big no. What do you mean? Because I would have just had to go and sit through like a 9 AM, 2-3 hour long advanced web lecture on something that I'm probably not going to remember. Because when it comes to the exams, I'll just be doing revision anyway, you know? I don't really think I need to show up to the exams at this point. Wait, that's not how you do the skip. Oh, no, I've completely forgotten how to do the skip. Remember that when we like practiced for a really long time on doing Deku Tree skip? I think I've forgotten completely how to do it. The enemy theme is Gerald Valley. Oh, Bombag! Alright, sure. Sure. So now all we've got to do is beat Gomer. Which means if I remembered the skip here, or how to hover, things would be slightly easier. What was the skip? It was, I'm not going to be able to do it, but it was something along the lines of going straight into here, and then going like... No, I have no memory of it. I have absolutely no memory of how to do that. Can I do like a... Oh! Oh! Oh, if you press A on top of something in the main menu, it tells you where all of the things are, I guess? I don't... Tells you what other items you found, how many keys you've got, how many maps you've got. That's pretty handy. Let's do this. How do you do a super duper backflip? Do I need to get ISG? It's been a long time. How do you get ISG? Like... Oh shit. Wait, maybe I could like super jump like that. Wait, maybe you could do that. How do you do a super jump? Or whatever it is, a mega hop. I don't remember, it's something like that. You like pick up a bomb while crouch shielding or something. Oh wait, we need to do this the vanilla way then, don't we? If I don't remember how to do that. I could actually just Google how to do it. We have bombs. We have like a few bombs at least. I might just Google it right now, because I don't remember it being a particularly difficult glitch to pull off. OoT Mega Jump. Mega Jump. Oh, what is this? I don't want to edit. Why is it not called a Mega Jump? OoT Bomb Jump. Something like that, right? How to bomb jump? Hovering? No, just give me this YouTube video. How old are you? He's an adult.
It's kind of cool. Okay, first, get a bomb, you throw it, take out your sword, do Z until it says grab, you press A to grab until you get hit by the bomb. Then after, you go here.
Can't understand what he's saying. I can't understand his words at all. What a voice. So what he was saying went completely over me. I don't think you have to throw it. I thought you could just, like, shield drop it, like this. Because you're meant to side hop to get out of it, aren't you? I think you're meant to spam A. I'm not gonna die, am I doing this? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Bombs do half a heart, chat. They don't do a quarter of a heart. I don't know why I assumed they did quarter of a heart. That's like Wind Waker. Heck. Oh well. I thought I would try and remember that, because that glitch by no means is a difficult one. Neither is doing the skip this way. You can do a skip where you jump down from the top of the tree, down here, and you smack against a particular wall. And it lets you get in. We'll just do it vanilla. I'll try and practice that some other time. Because it really is just like... Hello? Hello? It really is just like pick up a bomb just before it explodes or something, isn't it? Oh, I need to pick out the... No one ever comes in this room, so you know what? This is like extended content. Secret parts of Ocarina of Time that no one ever sees. I guess unless they're trying to do Skulltulas. Even then, they might not even do this. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, we are playing on the equivalent of version 1.0 of Ocarina of Time. So, like, all the Gerudo symbols are the old ones and stuff. Where's the hidden milker? I think I have Master Quest dungeons in this. Like, I'm pretty sure I have Master Quest dungeons still. Oh, look. Pulling and pushing is sped up. Nice. Yeah, so there's been a ton of, like, quality of life things. Like, cutscene skips. It's pretty cool. Oh, do you mean by the moo earlier? You don't mean, like, by an actual cow that's being hidden. I'm pretty sure that's just Navi. Look at Navi. Navi's the one mooing at me, I think. My horse sounds like Ruto, by the way. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so we might randomly come across... It's definitely Navi. We might randomly come across, cows in dungeons. There'll be the Master Quest version where everything has cows in it. For some reason. We want to get to down there. Oh, what? Cows are epic. I agree. Hello. Pecking hello. Wow, alright. Well, hello. Hi. Yeah, we definitely need to remember how to do that skip. It saves like 30 seconds here, at least. Now I'm gonna have to remember how you meant to do this puzzle the official way. Maybe you can just, like, the official way, maybe you're meant to just do, like, a jump attack up here. No, maybe not. Wait, what is the official way? Because you're meant to crouch. The hardest... Oh no, you just get the torch over there, don't you? It's the room that, like, confuses people more than it really, really needs to. What you can just do is grab this, can't you? Hello? Jump across. And then, like, roll. Please. You have to eat to survive. Where did you learn this? Who told you that? What? I got greedy. What? 2. Can you not Deku Nut them? I could swear you could Deku Nut those boys. The government didn't tell you. Yeah, there's a lot of things they don't tell you, especially how you need to eat to survive. It's a pretty weird state of the world to live in. I'm not nutting the boys, don't worry. Maybe we'll try and one cycle Goma. I randomized the directions the nuts bounce. Please. Oh, C down isn't what I think it is. Why? It's the main menu music. The boss theme is the main menu music. Goma, stop. Please. I was trying to do a one cycle by using a Deku stick. Jump slash. I must have like horribly misdone it there. Maybe I'm meant to just do the jump slash early on. In my head I was like, oh maybe using the Deku Nut would reset the damage my crouch down would do. I don't think that's the case. I think you can just Deku Nut. I think you can just do this and then use a Deku Nut and you don't lose. I'm pretty sure you can jump slash and then Deku Nut and you don't lose the damage from the jump slash. You finish your other playthrough of this too, hopefully you get the hook shot this year. They're so silly though. Oh, Forest Medallion. Like, I thought I'd checked the area it was in or something, didn't I? Or it was in like some grotto. It was in the underwater grotto. No, he didn't know. Alright, let me through. We've done everything here. All we need to do now is remember how to Hess. And then spend 8 years remembering that I don't know how to Hess. Right, there's like 1,000 different places we can go now. Oh shit. I've forgotten how to Hess. Don't worry. None of us can ever remember, to be honest. Wait, you don't need that for hessing, do you? You do like this. Oh wait, that's not how you do it. If I'm honest, I've completely forgotten how to play every single glitch in this. We'll just run backwards everywhere. It's slightly faster. Do a little backflip just for joy. There wasn't anything we needed to buy from the shop, was there? Like, we got everything. We got the shield we needed from before. Yeah, it turned out you could have got it, like, right at the start. Yeah, it's like the entire logic assumed we'd gotten the hookshot right at the beginning. Yeah, we need to actually specifically get the Ocarina of Time for that. So look at this. That actually works. Whoa. Yeah, look how it says, like, the D-pad on the right. It just works. We don't have to do owl skip, do we? I'm pretty sure we don't have to do that, right? What do you normally do? You do, like... Oh god, yeah, you need to hold... I remember now. There's, like, Hess position or whatever. ESS position. I remember that. I don't remember how you get it, I just remember that it exists. It's slightly faster, runs into a wall and saves time. Okay, Mr. Speedrunner. Hell yeah. You got me right there. I don't know, it's worth remembering those kinds of things just to save up time. Like, if you do a lot of these runs, you'd probably want to get through the bits that you can already do faster, right? Don't have to work them out again. Where do I want to go, actually? Did I go to Dodongo? I think I can do all of Dodongo's cavern right now, considering I've got bombs, so we can just try and go there. I think you can just jump over here, can't you? Yeah. So I think, because Skulltulas are off, I don't have to go to that tree. It's got a Skulltula in it. Oh, we're like green with the light. Do hover boots and water temple. What are you on? Oh yeah, I guess if you wanted to, you could check the spoiler log for this yourselves if you wanted to, because it like showed the... Oh wait, I can do chickens, can't I? Wait, that means I can do paprika, surely. Anju as adults, Anju's chickens. There's a grotto chest, like, here. I guess you're meant to get with bombs. Cow, Heart Piece, Song of Storms, Dampe Race, Magic Beam! Hello, Anju. Well, and off topic, there's a mini Hess tutorial. Thank you. It's also the fact that last time I was trying to do Hessing, I knew exactly how to do it, and I'd already practiced it for like hours. Where's that chicken? I thought there was a chicken that's normally there. Maybe not. Last time I did it, I'd actually memorized how to Hess, and I'd practiced for hours, and then when it came to doing the stream, I just couldn't do it. And that was when I knew how to do it anyway. I know it's not meant to be even that difficult of a trick. But it was to me, apparently. It might just be, like, the setup I'm using. Like, I am using a GameCube controller, but I'm not using any kind of ESS adapter or anything, so I'm having to deal with, like, the weird virtual console position of everything. So it might just be that it's way harder than this than emulating N64 or N64. Hello. Oh, thank you, Nicky.
Hey, Woolen. I haven't been around to watch the streams as often.
Oh.
I've been working a couple of videos for my channel and stuff with my car. But happy 10 months and happy Monday. Oh woo, you woo.
Very good. Thank you. You're already watching your old OoT streams and seeing you do hover boots and water temples, so you suggested to do it again. What do you mean by hover boots and water temple? Hello, chicken? Yeah, no, I understand, Andrew. Yes, I've got that, don't worry. There's also some other little quality of life... There's some other little quality of life things in this as well, like when it comes to getting the carpenters in the Gerudo Training Ground section, Gerudo Fortress, you only have to get one of them. You know what? Link, maybe he does suck in air through his bum a bit faster. Maybe that is why walking backwards is a bit faster. There's like a bunch of different ways to do that. I'm afraid to hit the chicken though in case I accidentally hit one before and it upsets all of them. Hello? My young son? Hello? Do you want to be picked up, my friend? Hello? Please. Oh. There definitely is something going on with the fact that it's virtual console. You know? Like there is some ever so slight controller latency that may or may not be causing some small problems. I remember you used the hover boots and water temple for big brain plays. I remember almost nothing of my last playthrough other than the fact that I spent like 2 hours looking for the hookshot in areas that were completely unnecessary because I'd already found the hookshot area. I don't remember what it was. Hello, my son. This is gameplay from a normal console, isn't it? Virtual console for the Wii. No, please. Oh, that was calculated, you see. I meant to do that. I meant to land just on the edge, just to terrify everyone. The Virtual Console is an official part of the Wii hardware, and it allows you to play older versions of Nintendo games, but refurbished to work slightly worse, but also in higher definition slightly. It's like 480p up from 240p. Do I have all of them? There's one left. Fuck, where is he? I don't remember. I thought I got all of them. There's 2 over there, there's 1 over there, there's 1 over there, there's 1 over there, there's 1... Oh, yeah, there he is. At least I have, like, the basic stuff from this game memorized. Just because it's hard to forget some of them. Here we go. Yes, I understand, Angie. Why would you do this to me? Alright, we've done Anju's chickens. I don't remember where the grotto is, though. You can go there as child, right? The grotto's like... Give me a sec. Somewhere around this tree, isn't it? Right? Like... here? Oh. Oh, I actually got it on the first one. Nice. There's Redeads in here. Who you... Oh fuck, I don't have anything to beat the Redeads with and they're scary. Kill them with bombs, please. I'm terrified of them. Oh no, don't do this to me, my son. Please, stop. That was a very stylish way to kill the Redead, I have to be honest. I was totally trying to do a crouch stab by pressing R and A. She's literally the family member who gives you 5p for mowing their grass. Oh, but it's, you know, it's to make you better in the future or something. We got the grotto chest. Wait, this was the Redead grotto chest. Is there a different one? Because there's the grotto in the graveyard. Maybe it's that. It must be the one in the graveyard, I mean. Do you not like the colour on Navi? It's like something that a modern startup would use. It's like this, it's their new fancy colour scheme, isn't it? Look at that. It's called like Nav AI or something, and it's a lightly Navi themed geolocator for your car. But that's the colour scheme it will use. Slightly weird, wonky apple. She gets excited when you go near a sign. She goes all blue and happy. So this is the one with the shield in it, right? Oh, fuck, it's not nighttime. What are you doing, my son? I can't do anything with you here, peeking at me. I don't think I can do anything here full stop, can I? How heart piece? I can't get that without jumping properly, which I don't know how to do. Song of Storms. Can I do Song of Storms? You just show him the, you just show him your young son, don't you? Like this. Hello. Oh god. Nice, nice tune, my son. Fits absolutely perfectly. Okay, that's not how you do Megalovania. Wait, what? Why is mine... Fuck, I didn't mean to blow you up, I'm sorry. Oh, I have it bound to Z, I see. Wait, why is my controller slightly offset? What? I'm so confused. Look, right? Normally when you're doing this, right? You go A down up, right? Do you see me pressing A down up? What? Do I need to go get the song F stems? Why is my ocarina like wonky? It's not, I don't have like a weird offset, do I, on my controller? Controller, configure. Because I'm not running anywhere, weirdly. Yeah, I know you can spin around the controller, the left stick, to make it sound differently. Understand. What do you want from me? Oh, you can play it anywhere inside the building. 90 kids had nothing better to do than a pen and paper, I don't know. I don't know, I was trying to play Megalovania. I don't know how you're meant to play it. Alright, I guess we have to go change the time. Does that kid stop running around the graveyard at night or during the day? Or does it matter? Should we just go to Mountain Trail perhaps? And then do the Dongo's Cavern and stuff? No, it's up. A, up, left, right, down, right, up. I don't know. Someone more musical than me can figure that out, I'm sure. Up, down, left, right, BA. You missed out the start, Spindle. How else are you going to input your Konami code? I want to get extra lives in my Zelda gameplay. Oh, by the way, chat, you might not have noticed, or you might have noticed, the stream now has its, like, no delay, or like low latency mode. It's pretty cool. So you can speak— oh, we don't need to do that. We can speak to me and I'll see you instantly. Isn't that exciting? Is there stuff on Death Mountain Trail we can get? You know what, we can just do the Dongo's Cavern, can't we? It's like 5 seconds at most. It's actually like really short. Some days it's like a few seconds. And I used to have it disabled because it was enabled automatically on all streams like a long time ago. Like everyone could have low latency and it was fine. That's great music. And then something broke and all of a sudden people on bad connections couldn't really watch streams that had low latency on, so I disabled it. And now apparently they've fixed it, so I've turned it back on again. Oh fuck, I need to fall off there. So yeah, if you ever hear— I'm not going to try to complain about the latency, but it's very hard not to. I don't have the thing yet, do I? No. If it looks like I'm doing something weird control-wise, it's probably because I inputted the control like a little while ago, but I didn't actually go through in time. Because there, I definitely didn't want to walk off the edge. That wasn't the plan. Here it's almost instant. Yeah, it's weird how it works. I think it like gives different latency to different people rather than the same latency for everyone or something. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know what it is. Bombs? Bombs? Lamp oil. Please, my sons. The door's stuck. I started getting that video on my feed again. An old video. Should I just use a bomb tube for that door to the side? Or should I wait and get a bomb from something? I'm glad that they sped up the pushing, by the way, because it was stupidly slow. Many people here are talking, taking advantage of that. Thanks, Swall. Always nice to be thought of. One of you surely has got bombs, right? Bombs? I don't want your nuts. Stop that. Do you like mustard? I've always just kind of put up with it. I should probably have the Deku nuts, Deku sticks out, just so I can do a jump slash with them, right? Considering how strong a Deku stick jump slash is. Fight me. Yeah, it's like 2 hits then. Please fight me. Stop running away, my lizard son. I wish to stab your toes with my toe statter. Oh, there must be bombs in here. Surely there's bombs in here. No. Just useless money. Everyone knows money is completely worthless. Are we going to see a Sonic DX playthrough? I think I do actually have it on Steam, genuinely. Maybe not, though. You'd probably rather see, like, a Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough than that, surely. May I ask where my bombs are, Nintendo? Oh, let me put my Hylian shield on quickly, if that's okay. So before you melt everything I have. Oh, I can't crouch up with this, obviously. Why do you have so much health, my lizard son? Everyone's my son, if you're wondering. Absolutely everyone. You're doing computer science, geography, A-levels. Are you starting your A-levels? Have you already started them, or are you starting them like next year? Because my younger sister was doing like the new A-levels, where they're more like O-levels again. Like when I did them, it was you did like 4 ASs and then 3 A-levels. And you got like an A starter, F or whatever. But then I think they changed it now, so it's levels instead. You're finishing this year? Oh, are you planning on uni, perhaps? Oh, you can equip the Ocarina if you really want to. That's nice of them, I guess. You have 13 exams this year. Oh, good luck. Stop mooing at me, Navi. It's weird. I wouldn't mind some bombs if that's okay. Just a few bombs, sir. Help. Please, stop, my human son. I know you are very beamy. And just want to show off how strong you are, but please. I don't have grabby mitts, do I? Weird. You're going to... Oh, you're planning to go to the Uni of Kent. I think I've spoken to you about this, haven't I? Wait, that means I need to actually have bombs to finish this room, don't I? Unless I, like, put a... I don't want to waste bomb shoes. I could put a bomb shoe in here and then smack it, I guess. I want to keep it, though, because you can't... Like, they're really expensive to buy back. Anyone down here? I might have to leave and come back. Because I wasted all these bombs trying to do weird jumps before. You just sell me a shield, don't you? Hello? Yeah, I didn't need that. Weird. Intentional. Alright then, I guess we have to leave and get bombs somewhere. And then come back in a few minutes. We're not going to cut any bitches. Okay, we're going to let them do what they like. Please. Are there any bombs in this video game? Mr. Goron, perhaps you understand. My stress. You're failing to study. It's your chance to study right now. You put on some sweet beats in the background, such as Woolen Plays Ocarina of Time Randomizer, episode 69. You grab out your geography book and just go, heck yeah, I love studying. Stop that. Hell. You've just been flipping. Hell yeah. At least you're using your time wisely. I wish there was nice music on this mountain trail. Please. Just one bomb. They're so useful. Does this game not have... I love my Zora's domain. Does this area not... You know how you get bombs in this area? It would seem a bit weird to get the bombs in this area. You know what I mean? Hello there. Okay, it makes sense why this music's playing here at least. I can see that. Oh fuck, hello. Isn't there a Isn't there a pot in here somewhere that gives you bombs every time? You can't restock because you're saving up for a new laptop you're going to be buying in like 2 weeks. Ooh. What are you planning on getting? Sticks. Sticks. I'm starting to think the bombs might be a rare resource. Why is this? Why would bombs be a rare resource? Are we actually going to have to go to like a completely different area, like Lake Hylia, to try and get some bombs made? Navi, stop mooing for a second and tell me where I can get more bombs. Maybe they never spawn here, maybe these are always rupees. I'm starting to get that idea. You're gonna take an Uno deck to school? What year were you born in that you have an Uno deck? Pretty hardcore. Wait, what's that? Oh, a Deku shield. That's definitely what I want. Alfred, please let me go. I just want to backflip, please. Hello, Nintendo. You know what? I give up. We don't need to backflip. I will just walk off the edge unstylishly. Have I actually just spent like 20 minutes looking for one bomb? Like, surely anyone in the world might drop them as an item. This man? This man? No? Hello, when you have returned from the pub. How was your time at the pub? Did you get sufficiently drunk? Oh, this is what Kakariko Village sounds like. I just want my bombs, please. Please. Give me bombs, please. Tektites can definitely give you bombs, but I'm hoping that, like, you know, anything in the world... Wait, there's a grotto in here, isn't there? Like, down here? This must have been what the grotto meant, right? The one in... Well, there's a few grottos, but this is one of them. I might have to go buy bombs, right? There's no shop in this area yet, though, is there? Oh, I think the graveyard might have bombs. What? Why? Hello? It was good. You had a few more beers because you submitted your third-year project today. Are you in the same year at uni as me? Did you finish doing your dissertation, or is this something different? There's no point in going in that grotto yet? Or maybe there is. The kid's still there. He goes away at night. Okay. I was under the impression he was only there during night. Please, I just want... Please, brother. Please. Just one bomb. I'm trying to remember how you get ISG. The ISG is not that hard to get, is it? Have they patched it? Have they patched out ISG? I can't believe they've done it. The bugs will go on due to the bombs. Maybe. I'm gonna go visit the grotto over here. It's gonna have a box filled with like 58 bombs in it. You bumped up your coursework by 5 marks. Ooh. Congrats. The dissertation is something different at your uni, but yeah, we're in the same year. Oh, why? Probably should have looked at the screen. Are you ever going to do an actual OoT speedrun, or are you going to taunt us with Randomizer? One day, maybe. I don't think there's much point in doing an for enough time speedrun when I don't remember how to do, like, really basic things. I don't really want to do glitchless ones. I don't hate myself that much. Wait, the shops are randomized. Oh, that's it. At all. Go in the grotto, like here. Look. I was considering doing a Master Quest run at some point. On my, like, GameCube disc. Oh, hello. 5 bombs. I didn't know I'd ever be so excited. How's my day going? Great. My day's going alright, thank you. How's yours? We want... So wait, does that thing always give you bombs, maybe? ISG was that one thing you did all the time with no tribal loss randomizer. Yeah, it's really not hard. It's like just a timing-based thing. Do you think that thing's gonna give us bombs if we go back and come back in again? Yeah, I'm still doing the Wii VC stuff, yeah. So there's like a little bit of controller input lag, but it's not worth complaining about, because I'm sure it's something that a lot of people get. You know what? Screw me, I guess. I'll just have 5 bombs. We don't need more than 5 bombs, surely, in the world. Please. So now we have exactly 5 bombs. More? 6? 10? No? Okay. Wait, can we go bottom of the... Wait, do I have Navi? Navi, come say something to me. We can do Navi dive. Navi dive here is not that hard, is it? You just stand like... I don't remember how you do it, actually. There's thousands of routes in Shadow the Hedgehog, each with their own edgy name. I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I give up. Just take me away, Nintendo. What do people generally think of 3DS OoT? I think people like it. Like, Grezzo, like, lied about some stuff for no reason. Like, they said that they made everything from scratch. Hello. They said they did everything from scratch when clearly they didn't. Like, it was a port of Ocarina of Time. Like, there's glitches in some games that clearly would not be in a remake. But there's some weird stuff like how they... It seems like they were watching a really specific speedrun when they were patching stuff out. Because there's stuff like, the well... Oh fuck, I actually had Navi up there. I meant to go look over there. The well has a... It's boarded up as a child. Normally in Ocarina of Time, you can't go to the well as a child because it's filled up. But obviously you can do like a Navi dive to get to it. So Grezzo patched it up. There were the devs that turned it into the 3DS version. And there's some other like weird things where they patched up some speedrun specific stuff. Like they patched up ISG, but not really. They just made it hard to get it. You guys definitely drop bombs. Come on. Like there's fun bombs. Most common resource in the game, I swear. Our bomb number has tripled. I really like Shadow the Hedgehog. There's some of the routes I've never managed to finish though. Like the one in space. One of the final ones in space where you have to like glide down a wire is really hard. I've never managed to finish that. Like some of the endings are just way harder than others. I'm not sure for what purpose. So there's a side door to the right. I don't remember if it has a chest in it or not. I'm gonna go quickly check it. There's the one into the right of the Baby with Dongo's room over here, isn't there? What V-mod do you use before your Dreams mod? That's just TF2. The one with 3 arms, that's just Team Fortress. It just looks like that. So this room might just have a gold sculpture in it. I don't remember. These are ones. No, just odds. Please. But there's stuff that the 3DS version has that's really nice, like aiming with the 3DS is really nice. The fact that you can switch out shoes as items is really nice. You know what, we don't need that, do we? People liked like the general visual upgrade. I like the fact that it was in 3D. I know it was like a gimmick, but I really like the gimmick. I just want to see if there's no bombs in one of these. It really is just money there, isn't it? If you don't look at them, they can't hurt you, you know that. It's a little known lie I like to tell people. You like Tesco's summer fruit juice, always so tempting to chug it. You know what I haven't had in a really long time? Like Ribena. And like other, like Robinson's fruit squashes and stuff. I haven't had any of those in a really long time. We might see a Shadow the Hedgehog stream at some point. I mean, I have the game on GameCube, and I have a Wii right there I can put it in. Chesty. Little known fact about Ocarina of Time. When you pick up a new bomb bag, it fills up your last one. Completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've forgotten to mark something on this, and I don't know where. Somewhere I've forgotten to mark on this thing. I don't like how the music stopped. It's really unsettling. It's a little scary. So that room in there just has a gold skulltula, doesn't it? Music, come back. It's scary without you. It's quite scary. I don't know what to say. It's like there's no ambience, no ambiance, no ambiance. None of these things that you normally take for granted. Is it? Do you backflip up these? Oh my god, it's so stylish. Why doesn't the capitalization of your name show up on the screen? Doesn't it just lowercase everyone? Oh! Very quiet Gerudo Valley. And a moo cow. Ah, there's the Gerudo Valley music. It's back. And away it's gone. There's definitely a skip you can do in this room, isn't there? No, I burned you, my son. You must not be here anymore. We'll have to go back to the Deku saves at the start. I did a skip, chat. Did you see that? Did you see that epic speedrun skip? I jumped over having to climb up the ladder. I saved an obscene amount of time. You had no idea. A good like half a second maybe. You know, now I don't have a shield. I can't do like crouch steps. It's kind of upsetting. I was thinking, oh, maybe I need to put it away. And then I didn't. It was upsetting. We'll have to live without it. It was an exploit. That's right. Someone can put that in the control book on how to do speedruns. You purposefully nut on every single statue in the room. Until you win. Oh, I thought my health was beeping because I was low. It was just Navi. As always, it was just Navi. I don't have a shield. I can't do a shield drop. A little upsetting. Bomb flower platform. That's probably called, right? Thanks for the health up. Is this the slingshot room? It is. Okay. Let's pull out the slingshot then. There's no chests in any of these rooms, is there? Another area would be really nice to have a bomb jump from. Because we could use that to jump up to the platform that the bombs are normally on. There's no innuendos on this Christian stream, don't worry. I don't have a crouch stab. Oh. This is going to take a little while. What a mistake. Oh, I'm not targeting him. Please stop moving slightly out of the way. Well, that was slightly more upsetting than it needed to be. Hey chat. Wait, is this the room with the thing in it? I don't think it is it? Maybe it was the other room. I thought it might have been in the other room, but I couldn't find it. There's a cool room with a lava fall you can jump behind. Guess it's just not here though. I don't know why the music's only just come back. Was it because we went into a boss fight? Maybe it like cancelled the problem we were having. I am turning into a turtle. It's just my new OU strat for Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Having Link as a high defense class means that you can still use all of his high variants and his moves and last a very long time in the battle. So we've got that. End of bridge is just up ahead, isn't it? Is there any point in jumping down? What's down there? What is down there? Is it worth going back for? I might just quickly step on this. Is it worth going back to check that room back there? There's anything. Oh wait, I can just check my minimap, can't I? I don't think it is, right? There's a chest like on the other end of this bridge. And then there's a chest in the next section that has like bombs in it normally, right? Why Nintendo? Never ever suggest I might be a Cloud main in Smash Brothers. People might believe you and that would be upsetting. Did I miss? No, that one definitely went in. That one definitely went in, Nintendo, are you sure? Okay, nice. Maybe the cutscene for it is skipped? Sorry, that one definitely went in the eye, right? That's weird. You definitely saw that, right? I'm not losing my mind, am I? Incineroar. It's time to stop this. I'm not sure what this is, but it's imperative you stop it. Ultimate has done a good job, yeah. There's like a couple characters that clearly they've got either nerfed too far or forgot to buff. But like the majority of the cast do feel like they're at least half useful. There's a bug you can do on that switch there to keep it compressed, but I don't remember how to do it. You played as every character in Smash. I played as every Link-related character in Smash. So I can kind of relate to it. Okay, some stylish backflips are just not necessary, are they? They're too stylish, perhaps, some might say. Why? Perfect. Wait, is there anything in here, or is it just a gold sculpture? Gold sculpture, isn't it? Yeah. You haven't touched Smash in a while. I really like Smash. I think it's like the best game on the Switch, other than... it was the best multiplayer game on the Switch, I guess. I knew we needed this one for something. Bayonetta got nerfed hard, you say it was good. But also, like, Sheik got nerfed. Like, she just can't... she has no ability to kill things at all. And then again, they buffed, like, regular Link at that time, which is quite nice. You do nothing to play Ultimate with free time. I found Tetris is actually really good. If I'm like sitting on the sofa watching YouTube for like, I don't know, like I've just had like breakfast or something and I'm too lazy to do anything else. Tetris. Tetris is the game of the day. Should I jump through and go get a wooden shield? I probably should, right? Does it save the location that you last pushed the block? Like if I push this over and leave the room, does it stay here? I don't have to run all the way back through that puzzle again, do I? I've been playing vanilla Tetris, to be honest. I just really, really like Tetris. I don't know what it is. It shouldn't be as exciting as it is. It has no right to be, yet it is. We'll just beat the boss and come get the stuff afterwards. Young Link and Toon Link barely have any kill moves. I would agree that Young Link barely has any kill moves, but Toon Link has a ton of kill moves. Oh, that's just really useful. Thanks, Nintendo. Toon Link has like his side throw works. His all of his like smash moves are way better than regular Young Link's smash moves. It's just no one plays him because he's not as fast. Which is good, because it means when I play him, people think he's going to misunderstand everything he's doing. He plays Ganon really well. I like Ganon. Yeah, we don't actually need to get the Deku Shield for this, do we? We only ever get one hit. I'm hoping Slay the Spire comes to mobile, or at least Switch. So I'd love to have a portable version of that. Hello? Nintendo! What on earth? What? Oof. I like Ganon, because I like that he's finally like a half-decent character. Like, mainly he was below the halfway mark on tier, and in Brawl he was the worst character in any Smash game that's ever existed. I don't know why they decided to do that. It's quite weird. Just go like, you know this mid-tier character? Why has everyone just got 5 rupees on them? It's making the worst thing. You've been getting super good at Ganon too. Oh, nice. I only play Smash on stream. But I thought I'd been getting better as I went along. Alright, we should probably pop back in quickly and get a Deku Shield, because it's like 20 rupees and there's one right there. And it'll be a massive pain to go and try and get one from a shop or something. We'll have to go out of our way. More than just climbing over to the left slightly here. We'll have to jump over the thing, won't we? The Slay the Spire announcement for the Switch is supposed to come out this month, and it got pushed to this month, and now Megacrit has stated that they could have cooperated better with the people porting it. It's supposed to come out in the next few months, but no release date yet. It's weird because, like, Switch stuff is definitely not... It's definitely not impossible to just port a regular game over to the Switch. I don't know what they made... I was going to be like, oh my god, we got a Deku Shield out of that. Of course we got a Deku Shield out of it, it's why I bought it. Oof. OoT for Switch when... Oh, touchscreen default device. That'd be upsetting. But like, I'm pretty sure this, like, if Slay the Spire is at least just written in like C++, it shouldn't be too hard to port it over the Switch. Just a case of changing the compiler, isn't it? Or even if maybe the Switch doesn't use special compiler. What like processor or what architecture does the Switch run on? Is it ARM or is it Intel? If it's just Intel, surely it would just port straight over. It's just a case of getting it to go through all the Nintendo like copyright stuff. Well, not copyright. Like quality check stuff. Nintendo is a very strange company. People are like, hey Nintendo, we want to give you a ton of money. And they're like, nah. You know? Like, hello Nintendo. Why not release all the Wii U games on the Switch, considering you've discontinued the Wii U? Nah. What about, like, all those HD Zelda games you made on the Wii U, or Pikmin 3? Why not release those for the Switch? You know, the popular console that has people playing it. Nah. Alright, how about you start selling old games on the virtual shop? You know, because people are clearly willing to pay for them, or like download ROMs. Why not just sell them? Why not make it so you can like buy GameCube games on the virtual shop? No. Why not put a handheld emulator on the phone and sell for the access to ROMs on it? No. Oh, it's a demon cow. Oh dear. His eyes look like nuts. That's actually kind of scary. The CPU is ARM, but it has NVIDIA's Terra parts for GPU. Yeah, I knew it had an NVIDIA GPU. It made me consider maybe it isn't using ARM. But like, I'm pretty sure there is ways to compile whatever it is Slay the Spire is running in for the Switch. If I'm honest, I had no idea you could block these bombs with a Deku Shield. I could swear you actually had to use the, I could swear you had to use the Hylian Shield for that. Maybe it's because they only spawn in front of you where you're looking, or something? Like, I know that's a factor about them. Intel and AMD will probably chew them out for even trying to touch 86. x86. Oh. They're silently begging them to release all the Pikmins and Wind Waker HD on the Switch. Yeah, like, the thing is, though, they've discontinued the Wii U. Like, you won't be able to buy replacement parts for the You won't be able to buy official replacement parts for like the controller thing, the touchscreen. Hello. Wait, do we have a... We don't have a sprite song for that, do we? Is there anything we can do in here? In the actual mountain? We can get the heart... We might be able to get the heart piece that's above. Bolero. We can't get Bolero, can we? Bolero and the bean. Can't get the bean. Crater Grotto. Yeah, there's a grotto, like, either here, or there's a grotto up there that we might have to get. I don't remember which one it is. Hello, bombs. Oh, there's one in here. This must be the grotto. You found the hookshot. It would never be that easy, would it? Oh, do you want to play Wind Waker, where you can play Breath of the Wild for the 100th time? Because it's an excellent video, okay? I'm pretty sure we can't get Bolero, right? Right? Well, you need like the hookshot or something, don't you? The hookshot or the ability to like mega flip, which I can't do. Oh, we don't think it. Monkers. You might need to leave stream to focus on studying. You keep wanting to join into the stream and chat. You could always just like minimize the window and just have it on audio only, and just listen to it like a podcast, if that helps. Oh, we can use you to get the cow thing in the village. Let me on. You don't have any sort of control on your laptop's really too bad to run Semi. Oh no, it's also nice to like. I don't want to sound like a. It's nice to pay for stuff. I really like having like hard copies of stuff rather than downloads or like pirated copies. I'd always much rather like. I'd always prefer having a physical like disc or cartridge or something. You know. Like even with like all my Switch games, I got the cartridge version because I don't like the idea of having the download copy. You know? You have to yeet your laundry into the dryer. Oh, hello! What are you? That's pretty handy. pretty handy salt. Alright. Was there anything else we got on this list that I forgot to add? No. We're gonna have to climb all the way back to the top again. We probably don't need to, right? It's nice that we do have Zelda's Lullaby there. Right, where might we want to go next? We could go back to Goron City. Link for Goron, Hot Rodder, Castle Town. Oh, we have Zelda's. Should we just do that? We should do the Castle Town stuff, shouldn't we? Or the chickens. We could do Lon Lon Ranch, I suppose. Get the Epona's song. Burrito Hot. Oh yeah, I'll walk backwards for you, even if I'm not looking at it. Fishing, we could do. There's a grotto in the middle of the field we can try and grab. Like all the bomb grottos, we can try and get. Hello? Oh shit, we're just looking through a wall. We shouldn't have been doing that. When it's discontinued, you don't care because the devs are no longer getting any money for it. That's true, but it's also just like, I'm a nerd and I like to have physical copies of stuff. Like, you know those videos on YouTube of people with like their collection of some video games and they've got like every disc. Oh wait, they're gonna equip the proper shield. They've got like every disc and every N64 game. I don't know what you mean. You definitely roll into it, don't you? I know you can drop 2 bombs. You can drop 1 bomb, jump to the side, drop another bomb, backflip, forward roll, and then hold shield as you're rolling. Oh! Thank you very much for the big host. Man whose name I'm just definitely going to absolutely mispronounce horribly. Oh god. Sijo mode. Sijo mode. Sij Gom Odin. Thank you very much. Cheers. We can do the chickens, can't we? If you had to store your entire Pokedex on the cart, you'd wrap it in 10 layers of styrofoam. Oh, we need to rescue him first, don't we? We've done this in the wrong order. But yeah, I don't know, like, I like the idea of being able to have a big shelf full of all the games that you've got. And then when you want to go and pick the game, instead of just, like, selecting a file on your computer. Oh, it's bloody Ingrid. Wait, do you have to come here at... No, you can come here during the day. Oh, I've done this in the completely wrong order, haven't I? You are just meant to... Excuse me. You are meant to come here after you've done all the Ingo stuff, or all the Talon stuff. I think these horses' cries... I think they have Ruto. They're not doing it anymore, but I think they have Ruto as their cry. I'm gonna leave them. It's fantastic. Actually the best thing I've seen all day. You have collector's editions for epic games like Undertale and Hat in Time. And you still have your old PlayStation or Wii U disc cartridges. Is this upsetting to listen to? Or just all the words? Do you not like it? Definitely done this all in the wrong order though. Oh well. We don't... Is the chicken you get randomized? Or can you wake him up as intended? The chicken is randomized. No. Like, is it a case of can we go straight to Zelda now? And try and get all the crap we get from that cutscene? Is there any point in going to the grotto over there? I think there is, right? Surely. Northfield Grotto. There's one over here we can try and grab, maybe, with the bomb. You've already dumped your 3DS game cartridges on SD, so you don't have to keep swapping them. How do you do that? Is it just like a piece of hardware you can buy off Amazon or something? Oh, hello. I'll have to remember to get the grotto on the other end of the field at some point. I can never remember where that one is. Oh, fuck! I mean, oh heck! That sure is a handy item. Good thing we found that one in 1 hour this time instead of 8 or whatever it was last time. Pretty good. Pretty happy I went out of my way slightly to go to that grotto. Ever so slightly useful of an item. You don't think Nintendo approves of that? What, backing up the game you own onto a SD card? Is that in the terms of service of owning a Nintendo game? Oh, hello. Is that in the terms of service for owning a Nintendo game? Do they say you're not allowed to back them up? This is how it feels to be in public with like social anxiety constantly. Everyone's like constantly turning to stare at you. Yes, hello. Is there anything here of use? And there's boss music playing constantly. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing of use in here. There's bomb chews, but we've already got some bomb chews. Nintendo is super strict, so probably. Yeah, CFW, you can use a tool to dump them to .cia. Yeah, but how do you load them on anywhere? You know? We don't need anything from here, do we? No. Like, what are you using to connect your... What are you using to connect your 3DS to anything, you know? Music's fitting for sure, yeah. Like, can you just connect your 3DS to your PC via USB? Hello, Mom. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can just leave it around, can't you? Maybe you don't have to do that in this version of Randomizer. Hello? Oh yes, this hitbox. I've seen the hitbox for this. Like, someone posted it on Twitter a while ago. The left vine just has like nothing on it. It does not match at all. I'm expecting Ganon to drop from the ceiling with the king's head. It did half feel like that, didn't it? Are we ever going to stream Adventure Crest Worlds? Is that the game that used to be in like every advert on every single Flash game on the internet? Don't remember why I can't get ice cream. The cartridge is inserted into a 3DS and you use a tool that's on the 3DS that lets you dump it onto an SD. Can you plug an SD card into the 3DS? Oh, nice Great Fairy music. I guess we just have to exist with the fact that the ocarina is a bit wonky. Yes, you can. I had no idea. That's handy. That's the right one, isn't it? Saves quite a bit of time. Oh, at the host, if anyone's still watching, if you're chatting and it looks like I'm not replying, you might be in the last chat rather than this one. So apologies if it looks like I'm not replying to anything you're saying. It's because I can't read your chat messages if you're in another chat. You even need to have an SD card. Oh. Does the 3DS come with like a really cheap... Oh, hello. Does it come with a really cheap SD card then? Because I don't remember. I got my 3DS back when it was on release. Because I got it with... or around release. Because I got it with Ocarina of Time 3D, didn't I? Updates for games and all that. Well, I'm guessing... So wait, if you have an update for your game, does it put the update onto the 3DS? Sorry, does it put the update onto the SD card, not onto the cartridge? Or onto the 3DS? Hey, Brian. Let's bring the chicken out. We can do this the vanilla way, because I don't remember how you do like the bomb hover. Hey, how are you doing? Mr. Trivia has entered the server. Hell yeah. Hi there. Hi, hello. Your 3DS used big SD cards, but the new 3DS used micro SD. I mean, my 3DS is in the other room, I could go get it. I tried picking up Pokemon Y or whatever I got in it again, and I just got really confused because I had no idea where I was. Like my first playthrough, I remember it being really easy. Like I never had any difficulty figuring out where to go next. This time I just had no idea where I was going. Nice. So this one you just have to not push all the way over the edge, don't you? No. Don't go too fast, Link. Nice. You reminded you of moving your SD card and browsing it to find pictures of your doggy. Oh, this just skips the entire section. Okay. Don't know how much of that is. Well, thanks, Nintendo. Wow. That was... Okay, sure. Zelda's Lullaby, we got... We haven't done the shooting gallery. We could go and do... And we could come back at night time and grab the dog lady and then try and run over... Oh, we don't need to. Run over and try and get the graveyard grotto. I'm not going to eat the egg, don't you know? It's the miracle of life. Hell yeah. Oh, good night, you guys. Wait, can we do bomb shoot bolt? We have bomb shoots, don't we? Disappearing egg. Hello there, pay me. Sorry, I'll pay you, I mean. I like that. Oh, I don't remember the setup for this one, if I'm honest. I try my best. Oh, hello. I try my best to get it first time. Fuck. It's just so terribly difficult, you know? You have to shoot it in a completely straight line. What the heck? Why Nintendo? Wow. My best isn't good enough, that's very true. Just don't move slightly, giant chicken, please. Thank you. It counts, chat. First try. Wait, is that a teleporty point? Oh. We could go do a child's Requiem stuff. I don't care about that. I'm not using my money for anything else right now. I might as well check what the other prizes are. It's just bomb shoes. Well. Why is your weakness always slight movement? It's difficult to do something ever so slightly. You know? It's way more exciting to speed through everything. Oh, come on. That reached. Move out of the way, my son. Thank you. Oh. We've got some bombing machines at least. Hey Woolen, I'm starting my Team Fortress, thank you, lobbies today, and I want to thank you for getting me into it. Are you enjoying it? Glad to hear if that's the case. So we should also do the child shooting gallery, which I'm just really good at, you know? Just first try every time. I don't have the money for it, do we? That's good, because I wouldn't have gotten it anyway, if I'm honest. Is there a grotto through here we need to get? Wait, Hyrule Castle Fairy? Oh yeah. Wait, we can get... Sorry, am I an idiot? Did we get the... Stop that. Did we get the thing from the fairy? We did, didn't we? We went specifically in Prelude of Light. Oh, we should get Prelude of Light, actually. We can get the cutscene if we go through and out again. Don't call it the child shooting gallery. It's a video game... It's a area in the video game. That's all it is. Don't ever take that out of context. Oh yeah, I also started with Temple of Time open because it's more fun that way. Being able to jump back and forth between adult. It means the logic puts everything in. I didn't call it the child shooting area. I called it the slingshot zooming area. Skip every cutscene but this one, eh? Exciting. Like, they actually did skip the entire castle running sequence. Do we get Prelude if we leave and enter? Yeah, Fin's Fire. I don't know if that really opens anything up for us, but it's exciting to have at least. So now we can go back and grab... We can try and do Gerudo Valley, because we have an ability to teleport between Gerudo Valley and here really easily. And then we can try and go to Lake Hylia. Oh, what's Requiem Spirit? We got Zelda's side special. Hell yeah. What is Requiem? I don't remember it off the top of my head. A down A, right down A, of course. I'm having to press Z instead of down. It's very exciting. This is confusing you so much. Have you not watched much Randomizer? Takes a little getting used to, I guess. We are just like jumping between areas. We can get the Desert Fairy, can't we? Up here. We can get all of these actually. Heart Piece, Requiem of Spirit. Yeah. So there's a bomb wall here. We had access to Song of Storms earlier. Do you not need Song of Storms to access the Oasis? Or can you use the Fairy Song? I forget. I thought it was Song of Storms you use. It definitely thinks... Oh, we can get the Heart Piece. Requiem of Spirit, Fairy Heart Piece. Maybe you don't get an item from Oasis. Very good. I'm gonna go and try. Maybe you can just use Zelda's all the time. I doubt it though. I think by Heart Piece it means the Heart Piece up there. I thought you needed the beam to get that Heart Piece thing. Just quickly try. Man, that sounds great. Unsure whether to lay down and eat more... Unsure whether to lay down or lie down and eat more chocolate. The option is to always eat more chocolate, if you're curious. Help. Please do not kill me, my young beings. So we're gonna get the cutscene for this if we exit and... or if we enter and exit, right? Thanks for the advice, I'll do that. My advice is always, if you're unsure, just eat more and more chocolate. Hello? Oh, wait, is Noboru in here in the randomizer? Can we speak to her? No, she's not. So we want to get the cutscene item, please. I'm not sure what it would be that would be useful. Nothing. Oh. Yeah, we just got money. Okay. So I think we can do like the entire child side here. Most of it at least. We should also save so I don't forget. Kind of weird having the Deku Tree music in here, isn't it? Oh, we've got bomb shoes as well, which we can use to blow up the side later. Do we handle? Oh, my A button was getting super flat there. That's quite cool. I'm out of nuts. No, not my shield. Do not touch it. You may touch my Hylian shield, but not this one. He is a powerful being and must be protected. Hello there, how's the Zelda going? It's going well, thank you, actually. We got hookshot pretty early on. We got hookshot and bombs pretty early on, I should specify. Which are both really amazing. Please. Oh, you actually didn't take damage to me. Weird, man. You don't actually need nuts to set those things off, do you? Because I'm out of those. What else would I use? Like bombs? Stop. I never noticed, but when Link gets hit, it's the same animation as the one you get when you get hit in Zelda 2. Yeah, that works. Oh, he also stops the spike trap, I never noticed. Oh, a bomb. Oh, hello. Wait, I need to get my... Hello? Oh, fuck. I was attacking his shins, and I got put into the shadow realm. Oh no! My young son was taken far too soon. Wait, I don't have the boomerang. Can I get that? Like a bomb, maybe? Sorry. I might be able to get this with a bomb. One, two, three. Nah, I think that's about as good as I can get with that. What's with the cow noises? Don't question the almighty cow noises. I'm not actually sure what the cow noises are from, if I'm honest. They're from something exciting. I think that's all we need to know. Oh, I have Din's Fire for this room. But no magic, so... Don't mind on that, I guess. Oh, hello! Help me, my fairy, please. Does it have any chance to come all the way over here? Yeah, there's a hidden milk somewhere in the walls. I think there's actually 0 chance the fairy comes over here, isn't there? It's already left. Oh well. I hadn't realised that, but yeah. We do have Din's Fire with no magic. Not quite as exciting as it could be, I guess. I'm probably not going to be able to defeat any Dark Nuts, am I? We know, well, you know what? We don't have the key anyway, but... I think that's all we can do in this area, even. Are there bombs in here? I don't think we'd be able to do the Dark Knot on 1 health. I think I'd die. But we don't have a key anyway. Yeah. Oh well. No, we don't have that song yet. We need to use Prelude, which I've also forgotten in my old age. Upright, upright, of course it is. Oh my god! I don't know, have you ever seen this young, like, Slavic young? Young Slavic Link. Crouched there, trying his best. That's terrifying. I've never seen that. Alright then. Squats. He's just trying to keep his thighs up, you know. Trying his best. Let's go and... Let's just go do Kakariko adult. Let's have something to do. Or like Death Mountain, Grind City, the stuff we can do as an adult as a child, it doesn't matter. It's just typically easier to do it as an adult, isn't it? He acquires once thick thighs when he takes the Master Sword. That's right. Also just be able to pull it out of there without any trouble. The random music is disorienting, it keeps making you think there's an enemy nearby. What about the fact that Navi's cry is the, like, health beep? Is there anything we can do in Hyrule? Oh, I should probably read this, actually. Got him, got him. I need to beat Shadow Temple, I need to beat Water Temple, I need to beat Spirit Temple. Exciting. The hidden cow is hostile, yeah. Okay, this is very weird to try and play with Z as down. Like, I actually it took my brain. I had to sit there and, like, think of the actual buttons I'm pressing, rather than just go get it done. Oh well. We can get our health back at the start here, unless we get one shot by these levers. Please do not bother me. I'm trying my best. I'm always trying my best. Thank you. We have the hookshot as well, so there's a lot of places you can try and go. Like, maybe we can go to Shadow. No, wait, can you get into Shadow with the hookshot glitchless? I don't think you can you? Like, the walls up top. No, you can't. You need to have a Nocturne, don't you? Unless you do, like, a special trick. We can't do anything in here, because we don't have the silver gauntlets. Never mind. I misunderstood that. So, I guess we'll go and do... Yeah, there's really nothing much we can do here. Maybe we should go back to Child, then, and try and do... fishing? That can't be right. Zora's Domain? Surely there's something we can do. Can we not do, like, the Lost Woods? Can we not do the... Oh, we can do... Lost Woods, crap. Zaria's Song. Grottos. Yeah, we'll go to the Lost Woods. There's stuff we can do. We could go Child and save warp, I guess, if we wanted to get there a bit faster. But we might need to be adult to do some of this stuff. No, you know what? We can go there as Child. It'll be way faster, and we can get most of the stuff. And hopefully just the time we've saved having to travel there will make it so we won't have to worry too much about what we actually get from it, you know? Like, it's a pretty good chance at least one of the things we'll get will be half useful. We could also go and do Gerudo Valley, if we can get Epona. Although, where was Epona's song? We haven't found it yet, have we? So we save warp. I would like to not continue. Hello, Nintendo? Can you not save warp inside of the Temple of Time? Or does the randomizer removes would you like to continue as an option? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to reset it manually. Second. That works. Nice and quiet once more. Chat is asleep. A little bit. A little asleep. Let's go to the Lost Woods, I guess. There's nothing else we need from here. There was nothing in the shop that we could afford. Okay. We can at least do like the slingshot minigame and the memory minigame. And I think we only have to do the memory minigame once in this patch, because it's painful having to use your brain on Twitch. Wait, I need Saria's song for this, don't I? Yeah, I don't have anything like that. Is there no Lost Woods music? Oh no, there is, it's just... it's bloody cavern music. got that as target. Target inputs. Best flavor is vanilla ice cream. I've never had a Dorito. I don't know if they're ready for me. You can see them like half loaded in there. Hello? No, I've never had Doritos. I've got like some... I haven't bought crisps in a while. I've got a bag of crisps in the cupboard. Wait, give me a sec. They're like the black pepper kettle chips, I think, maybe? I hadn't bought any in like a year, though. I normally just get kettle chips. Right, left, down, up, A. That was quite a nice session. We only have to do them one. I think. Where's memory game on this? There it is. We've got the salesman chest, the bomb grotto chest. Sari's song. Oh, we can go back through. Obviously, we can go back through there. There's not anything this way, is there? That's a dead end, isn't it? Doritos Chili Heat Wave and Walker's Paprika Max are strong. I really like Paprika. I like the sweet chili, like Walker's ones, I think they are. Sensations. Those are the best non-kettle chip kind of things. If you get what I mean by that very vague sentence. There we go. Kettle chips are shit. Oh, they are the shit. I see. From here, I've actually kind of forgotten the way. Is it straight or is it to the left? Left is the grotto. Can you do anything with the grotto? Yeah, actually, I want that. No, okay. I don't think we can do anything with the grotto, can we? I'll check, but... Hello? Yeah, no, we don't have any masks. What's the other ones? Tyrrells. Tyrrells and Castle, basically. So. Also, like, it's one of the rare times that just supermarket versions of them are still really good. Like, supermarket chips. It's really hard to go wrong with them. If you want to feel like super posh, Waitro's own brand crisps. They do really, really good ones. Like, really good cheese and onion boys. I'm very fond of them. Wait, how am I going to figure my way through the forest if the music doesn't... Maybe it's this way. I've forgotten my way through the Lost Woods. I got through it, apparently. Hello? Please? Oh. I thought the hitting him on the tail was a one-shot. I must have missed. You shop at Sainsbury's, you get a discount. I like Sainsbury's. I also shop mostly at Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's and Aldi. You found those nectar points at Sainsbury's but never spend them. I spoke to my sister like a really, really long time ago and she said she had like 10 years worth of shopping at Sainsbury's and she never got more nectar points than to buy like £5 worth of stuff. It's so upsetting having like none of the nice Lost Woods music. Just this like dungeon music. Oh, I missed. I wouldn't mind getting more nuts, if possible. Friend from Taiwan may go for your quarter. What do you mean? Chinese hot pot? Hot pot is just like a mix of everything, isn't it? Oh, these are the ones you can nut. served a dude who saved up for 2 years and got like £1,200 worth of nectar. Oh, nice. He might have just been... Oh, that's not on the tracker. He might have just been like buying company stuff on it, you know? We don't need to do anything here, do we? No, it counts. That's pretty hardcore, though. Like, I assumed you had a discount because you worked there or something. Like, when I was younger, I worked at Waitrose, but I wasn't old enough to actually need to buy stuff from there. So I just gave my mum a discount card, and she saved, like, a ton of money, I'm assuming. They give you, like, a pretty good employee discount. It was all home shit, like crisps and bread and stuff. Well, I don't know. He might, like, the fact is, some people, when they'll buy stuff for their office, they'll buy it all on a company card, and they'll buy everything they can on their own Nectar card. A bit like when I was like my first year of uni, like 3 years ago, when I did my supermarket, big supermarket shop to get like my pots and pans. I went to Waitrose specifically because my mum had a Waitrose card, and I knew she'd get like a ton of money back from it. Also, it meant that now I've got like nice Waitrose pots and pans. Even if they're really not the kind of thing that your student should have been buying. I think it was worth it, because they're still in pretty good condition now. Wait, which way is it to Goron's? Is it back through here? Just on the right, okay. Yeah, you work, you get 10% off all. The Waitrose one was like 25–30% off everything. It was really good. I got my tablet that I've got over here from John Lewis. I got like a really big discount off that. That was the only reason for a while that I had a tablet, was because I got it really cheap. Why are there so many grants in Foreign City? I don't understand. Oh, we should check the shop while we're here, shouldn't we? I don't know if we'll be able to afford anything that's in there, but we might. Yeah, I forgot Sainsbury's owns Argos. Does that mean if there's a takeover between Asda and Sainsbury's, you'll be able to get... Nothing in here, no. Does that mean if there's a takeover, you'll be able to get 10% off everything, including Asda? Or do you think it will just stick to the small companies they're in? Isn't Argos stuff even more expensive with a discount? Some stuff in Argos is pretty good. Like again, when I was getting ready for uni, I got like a, like a cheese toasting machine. Like salt and pepper shakers, like those are really boring things. They were like pretty cheap at Argos. Most things though, yes, they're probably more expensive than just buying them like off the internet or whatever. Wait, this is Medigoron, isn't it? Oh, we have ones, it doesn't matter. There's a merger happening and you'll most likely get Asda stuff off as well. Is the merger definitely happening? Because I could swear that the government were trying to stop that. Considering how enormous both Asda and Sainsbury's are. It would like completely ruin competition, is the word I was thinking of. It's happening. Isn't that kind of bad? Wait, I don't get anything from stopping you, do I? Surely we'll just end up mixing the stock of Sainsbury's and Asda, and they're very different shops. Wild rolling. Yeah, you do get nothing for him, do you? It's just a little one. Have you ever been to an Asda? Oh, an Argos. Argos is, yeah, you fill out like a little check, and you wait and they get it from the back of the warehouse. It's a bit like an automated IKEA. Automated as in other, like, people do it, but like... Normally in IKEA you go around and get a list and then go down to the warehouse and pick everything up, or like the big things at least. Argos is like someone else does that for you, basically. You're like, man, I really want this, like... Was that really not it? Oh man, I really want this Argos TV. Or whatever it is you're buying from there. So you're like, okay, I want the B123AC456 or whatever. And it works. I think, like, it used to be the case that you'd have to look through their little catalogue, but I think nowadays there's just tablets there. You don't have to flick through the giant catalogue. But if I'm honest, I kind of liked it. There's like an enormous magazine of stuff that you probably never own. Like, we used to have one in our house when we were younger, and there was a bunch of stuff. I'd always go through it and go like, yeah, I really want that, like, Simpsons beanbag or whatever, you know? Right, there's nothing we can... go on... City? Boulder... Spinning pot. Can we get the spinning pot? We have bombs, right? Or do we have to do something to open it up? You've got your Pokemon games there. To hide your man-child tendencies from Amazon so they don't tease you. It'd be great if Amazon Warehouse had a storefront attached. There's, Amazon owns... Yeah, we can't open that up yet. And we can't do anything with fire, we don't have magic or anything. Okay, we should go. I guess we can go to the top and try and get the Great Fairy that we didn't get before. With the song. And other than that, I'm not sure. We'll have to go and start doing individual things. Amazon, they have grocery shops now, don't they, in some parts of America? Where you go in, you like flash them your Amazon card of some kind. And then you just take stuff and leave, right? Because it all gets pulled off of your tab. Heart piece we don't need to bother getting. Outside Goron City, heart chest. This is definitely Song of Storm. So we definitely got the thing in here already, didn't we? Oh, hello. Some slight frame rate drops. That's fine. Doesn't Amazon sell Dakimakuras and programmer socks? Yeah, definitely. Where do you get your giant body pillows from? If not Amazon, you must be missing out. It's a buy one get one free deal right now. You can have any number of Dakimakura you want, and they give you a solid half-price discount. You'd have 2 minutes from Amazon Warehouse for a couple of years, and the house in your hometown is around 5 minutes from it. Amazon keeps following you around and building well houses at the end. Yeah, I used to live kind of near to one when I was slightly younger. What was that? Oh, it might have just been random sound effects. Like, I lived in the middle of nowhere, but the only benefit was it was kind of close to, like, a giant port. Within, like, a fair few miles. But, like, stuff would get delivered. It would say, hey, it's going to take us a month to get there. And it would come in, like, a week or two. And you'd be pretty excited about it. Well, like, I didn't even have Amazon Prime for a long time. And stuff would still arrive next day. It was pretty exciting. These rocks are really good doing their job very well. You can see them trying their best. Hello? But would you like it if there was an Amazon storefront? Because surely most of the stuff they would stock would just be like USB cables, plates, toilet paper, en masse. The kind of stuff that you'd go into like an IKEA for anyway, you know? It would just be a secondary IKEA, but harder for them to do anything with because they'd actually have to deal with starting to pay staff. Both times they built a warehouse near you, started getting next day shipping soon after. It's to incentivize you to buy from them, you know? Maybe they want you to buy less from them. Maybe you're buying too much and they're saying, stop, please. Maybe you're moving to where the new warehouses are and they keep going, Brian, stop, please. We're trying to move away. That's not what we were looking for. We got the... Can we get the heart piece in the crater now? We've got a bit more health. I'm gonna try. I think we might be able to. That could be it. That's probably what it is. Amazon are quite a nice company, you see. They're my favourite company, by the way. Thanks, Jeff. Just like slipping me a few grand. Yeah, I know it's like that. Time to ZZZ. Are you off to ZZZZZ? Have fun with your ZZZ. Oh, we could come here as adult and get a Bolero and do Fire Temple. Great. It's so nice they don't even pay federal taxes. Exactly. Exactly. So Crater Heart Piece is nothing in it. Where can we go next then? Kakariko, there's still stuff to do. Cow Heart Piece we definitely got, right? Man on Roof, we need to go back. We could do Child Fishing. And some Zora's River stuff. What's the easiest way to get to those? Oh. Save warping, of course. Where is my Nintendo Wii? Here we are. Pressing the reset button. For 2 years they've paid $0 in taxes on over 10 billion in profits. Ah, you see it's not profits because they're investing it into a new charity called Amazon Charity. So that's what, you know, they just can't. They've got no money to tax. They're giving it all away, you know? They can't. Oh, you're not going to take money away from charity, are you? Is child fishing better? Oh god, that's blinding. Is child fishing better or worse than child shooting gallery? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows the answer to that. All I know is I've got 69 bluepies. Iso's got screwed with alimony, so he got what he deserved. Okay, so I'm a small idiot, and I don't understand the legal terms that everyone knows. Why isn't alimony? They always talk about it all the time. This is definitely the timing to get ISG, isn't it? Oh, we got it finally. Look at this. The easiest trick in the game, and it only took us 100 tries. Divorce money. Oh, I see. I see. Don't need to do anything here. Wait. Oh, we can't do a Navi dive. We don't have the scale or Navi doing anything here. Oof. What's the fastest way to get there then? It's probably still just a leave. No, it's probably... This is probably fastest, right? If we can't go through the diving area there. It's a settlement on who gets what in a divorce. I see. Is that... Did Jeff Bezos actually get screwed in alimony? Did he actually divorce his wife? And did she take like 5 billion? She was like, I want half your stuff, Jeffrey. And he was like, oh no, come on, that's quite a big deal. He was like, no, go on. Help me. Ice Cavern has ice arrows. Temple of Time is important, of course it is. No point in there's no point in doing anything in Hyrule Castle. There's fire arrows on the frogs, so we're probably going to have to get every song, right? Not 5 billion, 65 billion. Sorry, did Jeff Bezos' wife run away with 65 billion? Seriously. Marry a woman with more money and take half her shit. Yeah, does that mean he got half of her stuff as well? Oh god, we're gonna have to do the child shooting gallery. The worst of all things. Hello. Shoot me, please. Oh god. Oh no, slight modifications to the controller. Oof. Okay, we have to shoot them all the way now. Maybe I should lower my sensitivity somehow. Why is this game so hard? Oof. Maybe ZFG ZSS adapter, I don't know. Oh, nice. Oh, let's go. Oh. Well, I'm happy with it, even if he's a silly. We have to go outside and wait until it's night time to get the doggos from here. Alright. Oh god, this music. Is it worth waiting until night time? There's some stuff we need to do when it's night time, isn't there? The music is a little scary, yeah. Hello? Oh, you can't backward as easily. How do you say teehee? Teehee. Oh, is it about to be nighttime now, or is it about to be morning? I can't tell. I'll just do this. I think that's morning, right, if the sun's coming from there? Yeah. Oh well. I guess we could always go and try and get the grotto on the weird end of Hyrule Field. Although we might need a way to deep dive if we're going to get anything from there. Hee hee. Close enough. Alright, so we're going to try and do some Zora's River stuff. And hopefully by the time we're finished with that, will be nighttime, so we can do the Dog Lady and the Dampe Grave. Then I guess we'll have to start once more doing individual stuff. Although we've got hookshot, so individual stuff will at least be kind of interesting. Oh, we did that too early. Bombs, please. Watch out, chicken. Shall we buy beans? We don't need any beans right now, do we? Actually, maybe we do. Right, give me like a few beans. That way we can at least get the one in Gerudo Valley as well. I'm not sure we really need them for anywhere else. Maybe like the roof in like Hyrule might be useful. He silenced that noisy board. He was just trying his best. Good thing we just bought all those beans. You sleep now, have fun with your sleeping. Don't have too much fun though, that might get a bit too exciting. So we don't need to get... Let me actually just take this off the cracker. Oh, that must be just... That's just the nighttime sound effects. Nothing too exciting from that. We need to do the torch run and the minigame. Yeah, we can definitely try and get the grotto here, can't we? If we've got bombs. Is it worth trying to do the jump here? Bomb tunes? Are we full on those? We're not. Where's the chicken for this? I don't think we need bomb tubes that badly, do we? Good to remember if we need them for later or something. But the summon does river. So we can do the torch run and the diving minigame, I think. Oh wow, how very exciting. Another place that's using the spooky inside music. Can we get past you? Oh, we can. Okay. Does that mean we can actually do anything in Jabu? Oh, there's only one chest in his stomach, and it's the boomerang. You miss these streams, you should watch them more often. You do stream, like, very often. Small. Oh dear. Why must every like nice, relaxing song is replaced with Ganon's battle? You say that all the time. What are you up to these days, Small? Are you watching another streamer behind my back? Or are you just looking after your rap songs, perhaps? Right, we can do the torch run while we're getting back up. You don't do anything really. Well, can I suggest you a very high quality Legend of Zelda stream? Oh, we should check the shop as well, shouldn't we? Light arrows. Oh. We should probably remember that the Zora shopkeeper has light arrows, as those are what we need to finish the game. Oh, yeah, I'll buy that. I actually haven't been looking at the price of the heart containers. I probably should have been buying them if they were cheap. But taking notes. Oh, nice. Nice of them to stock. Yeah, you don't see too many shops these days just selling heart containers for 20 rupees. And the holy light of the Legend of Zelda god itself, you know? It's really not a very common item in stock. Alright, Mr. Zora then. Give me... I don't actually know what I want. Wait, sorry, what? No, you see I've already done that. No? Wait. Guess we have to do it again? For some... Oh, you know what? We went into the shop, didn't we? I didn't think the shop would reset it. He's even tried to place the rupees in like a pentagon pattern. Trying to summon something. You knew Ganondorf would actually be hiding in the form of rupees at the bottom of the lake. That kind of reasoning is exactly why Ganon. This is a bunch of rupees at the bottom of the lake. He knows that no one suspects him, and that's where from which he will be hatching his master plan. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing, to be honest. Something to do with fishing, probably. Oh, they're saying that. Zora's River does become frozen over when you become an adult. Maybe it's because Ganon's hiding under there, and he's just so damn cool that it freezes the entire lake. Here, I just ripped this scale off my bum cheek. Oh, the fairy one. Alright, that's a good one. Quite a large one. That means we can do forest, temple. Why can we not get into forest temple? The tracker doesn't think we can get into forest temple. We have the hook shot there. Surely that's all you need, right? I've never noticed this, by the way. Do you see this? There's a beehive. Hello? Hello? That's just there, is it? Just... Sure, I've never noticed that. Showed you my fins, answer me. It's a very personal thing, showing other people your favourite Finnish person. I personally really like the old man who sits in a sauna, smacking himself with a branch to the tune of Smoke on the Water. I think it's an extremely blessed show. And by show I mean YouTube video. That's why everyone should watch it. It's a very fancy scale. I guess by scale he meant like scale it back. Like with a bow. I don't know what this could be. That would be that useful. Like a song, maybe. I don't know why it doesn't think we can do the forest temple. Oh, I didn't just mark. Wait, why wasn't that big? We definitely have the bow. Alright. Lostwood. It reckons we can do a Deku Salesman, a Bomb Grotto chest, which I think we got. Ulfos Grotto chest, which I think we got. Saria's Song, which we got. Deku Theatre Skull Mask, which I guess we'd need to go and get. Take your money and throw it down here. It's very bourgeois, isn't it? Bourgeoisie. So we've done the torch run as well. Wow, we are really running out of stuff to do now. I guess we can go and do Epona's Song and the chicken minigame. Yeah, you know what, we'll go down through here. We'll go through Zora's River and try and get the grotto there, even if I don't remember how you actually get to it. I think you can do it as child, can't you? Or do you have to be adult to be able to jump over there? I thought you had to pay to play it first. Yeah, you give them 20 rupees and they throw like 30 down. I don't know what they're making from it, if I'm honest. It seems a little weird, but you know. As long as they're having fun, I suppose. This basically is doing poorly right now. You need to take a step back. Oh, it's nighttime, so we should be fast before it becomes daytime. Never mind, it's daytime. I was going to say we can go and do that Kakariko stuff that we were trying to do before. Yeah, you have to come here as adult to do that. Alright, well we can at least go and do the Epona's Song stuff while it's daytime. I misread that small. I thought you said assuming he was a Von. And I was like, what would him being a Von and everything to do with winning or losing? How do you feel about teeth paint? You shouldn't eat paint. Stop that. It's very strange. Like for your fingernails but on your teeth. I think it's a horrible idea. You don't permanently have your tongue touching your fingernails, do you? Seems like a very strange idea to paint your teeth. Has anyone done that? Is that like a... I've never actually thought of that as being a thing. I don't think I've ever... Like, I've seen people replacing their teeth with gold implants. That's not quite the same, is it? When you settle on the moon, we'll open a bar on the moon. Its name will literally just be a long rectangle, and you'll call it the space bar. Good work, bro. Good work. Hello, Lon Lon. Alright, Talon. Yeah, super cookies, aren't they? I saw him fell. Please. The music must be so Moncaresque to just go and find chickens. I think it's going to be why one of these ones buys food, you know? It's really intense music just for finding some cuckoos. Yes, I'll marry your daughter. Yeah, I'll tear out a piece of my heart. Now, don't forget. Wouldn't mind having a bottle, actually. You know, again, would be hiding as a chicken in the chicken minigame. I mean, everyone thought that. Oh, Brian, have you seen what the horse's neigh sounds like in this game? Have you seen it yet? Hello, my human son. How are you doing? What a fine steed you are, my human son. No, you can't attack the horses in this game. They just get scared and start running off. Keep those cursed horses away from me. You'll see the sound in a moment. Hello, look, it's my tune. Oh. That's exciting. You got bombs! If you see something suspicious, bomb it. Nintendo says that. Why won't any of my horses neigh? What's wrong, my son? Okay, we'll let them neigh in their own time. Maybe they're just not in the mood for it today. The horse is acting pretty suspicious. Don't bomb the horse. It's time to stop. Immediately. The best time to stop was earlier, but the second best time is now. I guess they're just not making their noise going on right now. What an English sentence. I guess they're not making their noise right now. Maybe because small Epona is there. But we can get Big Epona later at some point. Wait, what am I doing? Please. Nintendo, my sons. Please, hello? Wait, do I even remember how you do this skip? Yeah, you just do that. It's really that easy. You really do just do that. Link can never be a detective anymore. He'd have to bomb all the suspects. Avi is reuniting with the brethren. The young moves of the world. Exactly. Alright, let me back through. I wish I'd known in the past how easy it was to skip this puzzle. You literally just walk around the side. These very shifty eyes. Here we go. How does it feel, Navi, to be among your moo cow friends? Nice ice cabin music, by the way. Don't call them milkers, it's upsetting. I wish they would start making their large noise. Hello. They're too cursed. They refuse to do their noise. Stop this, Brian. Stop this immediately. It's funny how there's actually less horses on the farm when you get the other actors in. Would you like overload the scene so they only have a few horses on them at a time? What do you mean, thank God? Do you not want to hear the blessed horses making their blessed noises? Go on. They're just not in the mood today. I just want to hear them doing their lovely noise. And all they're doing is making a normal noise, but small. It's not blessed. Oh, sorry, blessed. Maybe the ones in here will make noises. It's just you in here, is it? Yeah, I know you ain't good. Alright, we'll have to wait for it to be night time and then go do the dog mini game and then go do Downview Graveyard. Brian does have strange emotes. Why do you literally just have Sim Milk as an emote? I don't know who this Sim chap is, but he's got a lewd mind. Where's the sun at? Sun? It must be about to be nighttime, right? If I can't see the sun, surely. Assuming the sun sets in the right-hand side of the map. It's just milk, get your minds out of the gutter. I'm sure that's what you told the staff when he was trying to get the emote approved. Where's the sun? It must be nighttime, nearly, right? Surely. I guess we can try and get the bridge while we're waiting. There's a little bit of waiting in this, I guess. Hello? Oh, there you are, just blinding me temporarily. Chat, do you want to watch the sun go down together? Romantically. Remove the keycap and reattach it. There might be like a bit of hair caught under or something. Brian. I'm afraid you're going to have to blow it. Man, what a nice sunset this is. Alright, which was the special dog? Do you guys remember? One of these was like the best and most good of all boys. He was either the one towards the market, or he was one of the ones down the side alley, and I don't remember where it is. I guess we've got this one following us now, so we might as well get rid of it. Well, the side alley is just on the left, isn't it? So it's been a little while. Sorry, don't follow me. How do we get the dog to stop following us? If we just run away, maybe. Chiclet laptops are horrible. Maybe when we touch a like, bump a different dog, it might do something. Like it might replace this dog we've got. It's this one, isn't it? I want this dog. Oh, good boy. Alright, well, we'll go and return you to whoever it is you want. It's definitely that boy, isn't it? Well, we have to dump this dog anyway, don't we? This area is so screwy on my head. Wait, is this the shop? No, this is where it is. Yeah, sorry, that's the wrong dog. He's just sad. Richard. Yes, his name is Richard. The guy who does all those electric guitar songs on YouTube. Where is this good boy? Follow me, my son. No, not you, the other... Come on, he's getting really confused about the landscape. Come on, young man. Hop through. There you go. No, you're on top of the wall, my son. You know what? Get rid of this brown dog as well. You bought some no-name Chinese mech board with reds for like £30 and it's fine. Yeah, it's probably hard to go wrong. ZFG is a Richard FFZ emote. Does he? As in the doggo. Is it the rainbow dog? I want this one, please. Come on. Richard Z. Can this dog not go around corners? What's wrong with my fluffy son? He's just really confused. This is definitely the dog you're meant to grab, isn't it? Maybe we'll leave and re-enter. Hello? Is everything okay? My dog. Hello? I wasn't aware it was this hard to get the dog to follow you in this game. We'll just leave and re-enter. This has always been one of the most unbearable things about OOP. They're like painting screens that don't move and are just JPEGs. It's a way to try and add some, like, complexity to scenes in a way that would render on the N64 easily. It's not like they could have a full town rendered very easily. So this meant that they could just have, like, a nice low-quality image to use instead. And that would still function as, like, you know, the best they can get. It is just limitations. Yeah, it is really cool how they made it. It's all based on, like, perspective. Is it not this dog? It must be one of the yellow... It must be one of the white dogs in the main town, then. It's cool when you glitch out the game and you can see the hitboxes on them. Maybe it's this dog. Come with me. Yeah, the actual town's all green and blocking. Well, the hitboxes for them are, yeah. There's Richard. Alright, that's not quite what I was looking for, but... I like how the tracker calls it Dog Lady, and not just like Richard. Alright, so we need to run to Kakariko and do this nighttime thing. It thinks we can do a lot more in Kakariko than we actually can. Like, we can go to Andrew as adult, that's a free item. Man on Roof, that's a free item. Adult Shooting Gallery, that's a free item. Dampo Race, that's a free item. Dampo Digging, that's a free item. Shield Grave Chest. We can do as an adult, I guess. Wait, we can actually do, we can do the Shield Grave Chest as an adult, can't we? We might as well go there now and do that. We'll go friendos, have fun. Bye, man. Bye, 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 bye. I love that the city is just filled with dogs at night, though. It's very blessed. You want to go into the Temple of Time with me? Oh god, I forgot. I'm wondering, does the Temple of Time actually have like a... Like, do you think anyone has a purpose for anyone outside of Link? Like, do you think people go there to like... sit at the altar and go like, oh hell yeah. I think everyone's really confused when this door's suddenly open and they can go through and grab the Master Sword. It's your least... The Temple of Time screen's your least favourite thing. What about the fact that you can kind of see Death Mountain behind it, but like not really? But you kind of can. Kind of. That's good enough. You know, I've never thought about it, but does the time of day matter? Like when you leave and re-enter as adult? Like if it's nighttime in the child world, and we become adult and turn back to child, is it still nighttime or does the time reset to day or something? You go outside and see everything is hacked. Oof. Look at how like nice and foggy everything is. No, just give it a second. Suddenly stuff will become nice. Oh, it is nighttime still. I wonder if that matters then. Wait, we can't do opponents. I have to know how to bomb hover to do that, and that's a basic trick. So naturally I don't know how to do it. But if we could bomb hover, we could just get Epona early and see what we get from that. Guess I just nut on the floor. Didn't mean to do that. It just happens sometimes. Wait, we should wait until it's daytime. No, we shouldn't. We should do Dampo, which has to be nighttime. I thought about it very, very vaguely. Yeah, what's up with the lighting in Kakariko? It's not normally this weirdly purple, is it? Maybe it is. Oh, can we do bottom of the well? Bottom of the well's shut off now, isn't it? It blocked off. And I don't think we can do anything in the windmill hut, can we? No. Or I guess we could try and jump from the floor up to the top and get the thing that you get from the Dampe race. No wait, Dampe is child. What am I talking about? We can do this. We can do the Dampe race as adult, I guess. And this. This is just a fairy fountain, yeah. Alright, so we at least got that. Shield grave chest. We'll go and do the Dampe race now, twice. You have to do it twice. Try and hope we can remember how to use an N64 controller. Style movement. In which case it doesn't matter what time it is, and it should be daytime. Well, it should be daytime, so we can speak to the other NPCs. No, you can't go wrong. I was trying to remember where like the weird shortcuts are. Like you don't actually have to follow him exactly, but you can just follow him pretty closely. Here you can go straight, for example, I think. Although I don't know if that actually saves any time, it's just what I always see speedrunners doing. You're half expecting Ganon to be hiding in here too. No, it's an owl. You're not here. Oh, the hook shot. Can't wait to see what I get. Oh, okay. I think we have to save walk to get out of here, don't we? Or similar. And no one seems to borrow that Ganpei dead. I think they just assumed everyone had died. I don't know. I don't think we can do anything in here. We need to go back to the Temple of Time. By the time we've walked back to Kakariko, it'll be daytime. We can do all the NPC stuff. You can't warp here. Okay, so we actually have to save and quit. Did everyone hate Dampe? I thought he did a heart-pumping, grave-digging, exciting tour. Where he dug up random people's graves, apparently, and everyone was just cool with that, I suppose. That's blessed. I really don't know why it doesn't think we can go and do Forest Temple. Like, surely we can get in. We have Hookshot. Wait, is this Hookshot or Longshot? This is Hookshot. It looks a bit purple down on the screen, if you see me. Wonderful menu sounds. Sorry, do you not like listening to Link go ugh every time you want to select his file? Oh yeah, backlinking this one. Stop calling cursed noises blessed. But they're extremely blessed. What are you talking about? Hello? Exactly. I'm wasting a little bit of time trying to wait for daytime. You're wondering why I'm walking that weird way. Where are you, my moon? Oh, we need to get one bit. Oh, we don't have a bathroom, haven't we? Or a Epona, for that matter. No, I want the hookshot, please. Wait. Oh, it's too early in the morning for people to be here yet, maybe? We need to wait like 2 seconds outside for it to become daytime. 3, 2... There we go. Oh, it's the potion music. Ooh, that reminds me, we should definitely go and see what the shop in here is. No, we don't have the big wallet yet, so there is some big stuff that we're missing out on. But we can grab Man on the Roof while we're over here, and check both the shops. The Zoras have expanded the domain into Hyrule Field. Exactly. That would be so useful for just saving time. Yeah, we really need that, like, wallet upgrade from somewhere. Maybe the other shop will have it. Buy a wallet. It costs all your money. I never understood that in video games, how they charge you full for, like, a new wallet. Wait, is the Bomb Juice shop this child randomized? It might be, right? Wait, how do I do this? Why do Link's clothes glow with him? Because he bought them from his local clothes shop. You know? The clothes shop, where you get your clothes from. And they're very good clothes. Hello there, Youngman. I really love the sound of the hookshot hitting something that it shouldn't. I think these people mind the fact that just us existing seems to stop time, like, perpetually. Do I need the long shot to get on that roof? I could swear you can do it with a hookshot. Stop. Please. Well, I've never noticed the hill over there. There's some lazy hill action. I love how people spend like oh, no, we didn't get on the roof. I love how people spend like a million years making a, like high quality background. And on the N64 era, you could get away with just having like some shit in the distance. Lazily. Wait, we can do Angie, right? Hello. Yeah, cuckoos are great. Great, Angie, great. We've done Danpei Race 1, we've done... Oh, we should do the adult shooting area. We haven't done Man on the Roof. I don't know how you get there, actually. Maybe I can do it from here, actually. Actually. I should extend my, like, grammar, you know, like. I don't know how you're going to do that without the long shot. Hello. Still got no legs? Yep, okay. We're grown-ups, eh? I'm gonna miss everything, aren't I? Please, Nintendo. Ah. Nintendo, no. Fuck. No. No. Oh. This is so difficult. You have no idea. I am slightly, like, sniffing on the controller with a hair to try and move it, and it moves across the whole screen. Oof. Heck. Nintendo, why? Nintendo, why? Thumbsticks are actual human now. Yes, I'll just turn down my sensitivity on this console game. No, I got too excited. I turn off mouse acceleration. I mean, these controllers definitely have mouse acceleration on them, or like any form of acceleration. But that's how those controllers do. I hate everything. Why? Do we not have to do it a second time? Wait, can we get Song of Sun's song as adult? You hate the whistle. It reminds me of doing like football when I was like a kid. I get to look at his like weird legless legs again. Does that excite you? I like that he's wearing a hat now because he's bald. You know, legless legs. Just the way you like it. I've actually never tried to get Sun's song as adult. It must be possible, right? It's not like the graves disappeared, is it? We've got all these like cool magic items, but no magic still, so we actually can't do anything about them. Don't forget the overlay. Have I gotten anything I need to put on the overlay? What do I need to do about the overlay? Have I gotten anything? Oh, Nehru, yeah. I didn't even think about it. I got Zelda's up special. Right. But none of the other stuff. It never occurred to me that you could even do this as an add-on. I'm spamming the Y button really hard there on my GameCube controller. I don't know, like it just did not want to go through. Heck. You like Lego Masters, Lego Legs? Oh yeah. It wouldn't be bad if this thing actually gave us something. Yeah, you can totally do this as add-on. Hello? Wait, does that mean I got a bottle? Nice. What can I do with this? I can open up Jabby, I guess? I can get the thing that can get the fish he's holding. There's a milker nearby. There's no milkers nearby, it's just Navi getting excited, like. Navi, what's this? Never mind. Alright. Song. So, Link, what are you doing? Wait, no, we should do the windmill, right? Because you can, you're meant to come here, get the windmill song, and then go back as a child. He doesn't give you an item for playing the windmill. He doesn't give you an item as a child for playing the windmill. He just opens up the bottom of the well. Adult's the one who gets an item from it. Yeah, Navi's sounds are the milker on this. You like the blue lighting? I really like that, by the way. The two pose that are being talked about in those gravestones are the ones that show up. I always really like that. The worst part about some of this is we also know like where a lot of these warp songs are that would help us save a ton of time. Just walking. There's a thick cow near that toxic pool. But we can't get it because we don't have enough money in our wallet. Alright, good. Yeah, I randomized my sword slash color. Look at this. It's like Great Fairy's sword. Oh, I guess it's just the other time that you can play wherever you want. I've got an ocarina. What the heck? No swearing. Oh my god. Input lag, my boy. Oof. Oof, ouch, my bones. My powerful bones. That's not bad. Thank you. I guess we'll go do Dumpe. Those ones are just nuts. We actually don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's go do Dampe Part 2, unless there's anything else we might want to do. We could give a fish to the beggar. It's not really worth it, is it? We're still curious about the song Afsterns. It's twitch.tv/stare_. It's his stuff. Or youtube.com/nichts. Or however you pronounce the German word for nothing. Nichts? I don't know. My quiver just became big. I don't know. It's Stir's song. And it just says, I want to buy these crates. I've got to buy these crates. Purchase, and then hit close. Purchase, and then hit close. I've got to buy these crates, etc. And then he just loops that for them. DJ Stir, by the way, the voice of our nation. Whoa, just dumping on this one pretty well. Help. Yeah, we beat our last time by like 10 seconds. Oh, he just had a big rupee. Well, that would have been good to get later. Now we'll go die, I guess. I'll reset my Nintendo Wii. Oh, you can hear my horse noise on the main menu if we just let the song play for a second while I'm figuring out where we want to go next. Let's give it like 2 seconds and my horse will be like, hell yeah, it's time to shine. Well, it's time to open a beer actually. Apparently I'd already opened this one. You know what? This song really does set the tone for the entire game, doesn't it? Slow and methodical. Thoughtful. Questionable. All of these things kind of fit, I suppose. I've got... oh, this is a Budweiser. I just grabbed stuff out of the fridge without actually looking at it. This is like a twist top Budweiser. Lost hour disappeared, what the heck? God, it did as well. This game is really good. It's actually a really, really good game. Spirit Temple, we can't do anything because we don't have the boomerang. Look, watch, look, look! There's our horse. Yes, I did. Wait, we don't want just to show you that. We can go to Gerudo Valley. And we can do some stuff there. It's so worth it, wasn't it, Brian? Seeing all of that. We were at Lon Lon and all the horses were making that noise. It was the best thing. It's like the Ruto noise when you pick her up and she's like upset. That wiggles around. Right, Gerudo Valley is this way. Now we get to spend some nice time together, chat, while we slowly walk across the entire Hyrule field a bit at a time. Slowly but surely. Watch the little triangle in the bottom right look like it's wiggling instead of moving in a straight line. Yeah, you thought it was a 200 IQ joke about daylight savings time. That's next Sunday. I thought we've already had daylight savings time. Haven't we? It's already been a thing? It was like a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Is that why they seem to think my stream's starting at 9:30, even though it's starting at 8:30? Or even though it's normally starting at 8:30. Whoa. See that? It's like we were backflipping through the bush. Like a really weird angle. I hadn't noticed that before. The US and Canada already had this to end. I thought Britain's already had it ended as well. UK's is 31st. Have we not already had daylight savings time? I could swear I've already had it. Hello. Alright, we need to get the crate and the waterfall heart piece here. Oh, lovely. Banging tune. Last Sunday on March. Well, I guess we haven't had it yet then. So there's that crate there, and then there's a chimkin in the waterfall. Wait, where's the cuckoo? Is there only a cuckoo here as a child? There must be. Okay, I'd never actually considered that. Oh fuck, my feet. What? Did Link think he was diving and like trip over himself? I think he was put in like the diving state because he hit the floor instead of water. He like hurt himself. He felt very embarrassed about it. Yo, Lake Hylia, everything okay? Nice. Nice sentence. High quality. Oh, we should read what this thing says. Zora's Domain is important. So I think the grotto you get in Zora's Domain is useful, or it's referring to the fact that the frogs give you the fire arrows. So we have no way of doing anything there. And we can't get to fishing. And we can't get to the, we can't get to the water temple either. What the hell are we doing here then? Where can we go next? If we can't actually do anything here. We can leave and try to get to the grottos just outside. There's like 2 grottos just out here. I don't know why it thinks we can do fishing. A chest on top of the lake. I don't think there is one, is there? Diving in the lab, roof heart piece, bottle, fishing. Yeah, you can't. Can you not jump over that though? Just put the hook shot on. Yeah, I don't think you can do. I think it's easy to get to fishing without either the long shot and the scarecrow, or maybe just the scarecrow. Maybe it's expecting us to get the scarecrow. Have you gone in the area where Jabu Jabu is as an adult? The ice cavern just has ice arrows in it, which are useless to us because we don't have magic and we have regular arrows. I think ice cavern literally just has that, right? Or maybe it thinks we can't get through because it doesn't. It thinks that we might need the letter. Maybe. Sell me that item. That wasn't really what I was expecting. Ice cavern does have a lot of things. So wait, if I say I have the... Oh, if you say you have the letter, it opens up a few more things. Berry Fountain, Iceberg Heart Piece. There's 2 things at least we can get from Jabu's area. Yeah. Because we have the letter. Like, you don't actually need the letter in this mod pack, do you? That might be screwing around with the logic a little bit. But honestly, what would be stopping us from going to the... Oh, this one's just here. What would be stopping us from going to the forest temple? I don't get it. I'm gonna try and do the other weird... Oh, actually, I'm gonna just peek and see what you'd get from the grotto over here. It's by a tree that looks weird, right? I don't know if it's that green tree to my left or a different one. I can never remember where this one is. It's one of the trees. Oh, it's that rock. We have enough bombs that we can just throw at everything and check there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, that wasn't a proper check. Oh, as you do. I think there's just like a weird tree in the middle of nowhere, isn't there? Oh, that rock. That works. It's becoming 100% run again. Only for now. We're about to find magic. Or something. I don't know what we could find, like iron boots. Or a bundle of arrows. Exactly what I was looking for. Let's go to Zora's Domain, I suppose. It's the closest place that might have stuff in it. I don't think there's anything in the Lost Woods we might want. I don't know why it thinks we can get man on roof. Like, how would you normally get man on roof? Surely you'd need the long shot, right? Or is there a place you can hook shot from that I'm forgetting? That's the Lost Woods. That way is Zora's Domain. The Gossip Stones give hints, yeah. So it said Ice Cavern has ice arrows in it. That's all. That's the only useful thing I really got from it. When you shoot the bow, the little cow gets excited. Yeah, a little bit. We have a Navi, so we could do an adult Navi dive if those are even a thing you ever need to do. It said Zora's Domain is the path of the hero, and earlier I said I'm not sure if that's because it has fire arrows in it. Or if it's maybe the grotto we're about to go to or something else. Wood loot. Loot, loot, loot. Nah, it feels weird still not to have magic. Just like the normal spin attack animation is so strange. Can we really not get this grotto? It must require something else. Probably Sonic Storms, which we still can't get because we have Alright, now. It's amazing how different this section is as an adult versus child. Oh, we can't do that older. Everything goes from being so big to being so small. So yeah, we don't need to get that. You can't do that, can you? Oh. You need a bigger boat. We need a bigger, thick boat, I think. So it's just this grotto we can get here. But the grotto is gonna have the wee booties in it. The wee shooties. The wee pooties. They're heavy. If I'm honest, Navi, I don't think Sari is going to care right now. Wrong fairy fountain. I was wondering if it was going to be the other one. I guess you never need bombs to get this one anyway. Alright, grotto. I don't know, maybe like the iceberg is gonna have something in it. I'm saying that. The iceberg is definitely gonna have something in it. It's whether or not what it has in it is going to be useful. Oh, we should probably also check. We should have earlier. We should have checked to see what happens when you shot the sun in Luke High. Just out of curiosity. So it could have been something good. I'm more of an ice cream kind of guy. Ben and Jerry's makes me happy. I haven't had any in a while, but it's the kind of thing you buy when it goes on sale, like 2 for a $5 or whatever. You just go and buy like some fish food or some of the brownie ones. I've never been big on cookie dough. I think it's so short in this cutscene. It's time to stop small. Immediately. Right, so we can't do anything in here, obviously. But we can go through to the ice cavern area, I suppose. Try not to get me too bad. Smart. Ganon's castle music. Oh, I guess if we have a bottle, we can get blue fire, can't we? We can only get one, but we can get some. That's all that matters. Help. Is that a protection sun? Help. Nintendo, no. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we've got all 3 magical spells and no magic. Sainsbury's a pack of ice rocket lollies for like £1 each. Yeah, they do. They've also got really nice frozen croissants, which you eat in the oven for like 20 minutes. It's like having fresh ones, but they also last forever because you can freeze them. That's very good. That's very good music. How far can we get in here? Like the mod doesn't, or the tracker doesn't think we can get anywhere in here. It's like we're just going shopping right now. Just going for a nice shop. Help. I've always really liked the textures in Ice Cavern. Help. What's the logistics behind freezing croissants? So instead of them being pre-baked, it's literally just the dough and like butter. Like it's the stuff before you cook croissants. The pre-formed croissant. And they're frozen and they last for like ever. And you put them in the oven for 20 minutes and it cooks them. So you're not reheating croissants, you're baking croissants. They're really, really good. They taste way better than like the regular ones. This one makes you think of an RTS. I just really like every texture in this mini dungeon. I thought the spinner was gonna stop for a second. Like an ice honeycomb. Ooh. That's a good name for something. Ice honeycomb. Like a new operating system, or like some wanky hipster startup IT product. Like, oh yeah, what desktop management software do you use? Oh, I use Ice Honeycomb. What about you? I'm more of a Frost Cavern kind of guy. Oh, not Ice Cavern. No, it's a fork of Ice Cavern. Different bloke. They could manage it better. I prefer the features it's got. Better documentation and everything. Yeah, we're gonna freeze the fish doing this. Down he goes. Look, there's definitely at least one chest we can get in here, so maybe the tracker's just wrong about some stuff. Ice Honeycomb is a rival to Firefox. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, the shopping music. Yeah, so we got ice arrows. We were told that. I assume we would get it at the end, but I guess it just means anywhere. Like, I assumed it would be from the Iron Boots place, but I guess not. There's still a few more chests we can get in here. Although we might have to constantly run back and forth up here if we've only got one ice. One blue fire. Just really cozy area. I know it's meant to be cold and scary. I just really like it. It makes, like, the Ice Cavern makes me more nostalgic about any part of this game than anything else. I don't know why it is. I think it was early on when I finally started getting a bit further in this game, instead of just getting stuck on like the earlier points and restarting. It was the point that I was finally like hating everything, which is cool. Oh, it's this puzzle. The one where if you simply know how to bomb jump, it becomes 1,000 times easier. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just jump up that, can't you? Give me a second, I have to figure this out actually. It's blue and blue is the big sad colour. Maybe. I used to get really stuck on Dodongo's Cavern until I gave up eventually, after many runs of getting there, just stopping playing. Like, I must have played Ocarina of Time just child for like years before I actually got to adult. Just because I kept getting stuck on that eye puzzle, where you have to bomb the eyes. My brain, my like child brain, could not understand what was going on. Hello? Oh, we have hover boots. Yeah, hover boots helps a ton. Just in general, like every point in the game that is before when you went to get the hover boots, they completely open everything up. At least this isn't timed. I thought this area was timed actually. Maybe they removed the timer. Because it was scaring everyone. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? Maybe we can just jump between these two. Like, you watch a speedrunner do this area and it takes them like a second. Holy shit. You watch me do it and it's like a whole event. Like, if bomb jumping is all we need to do. Actually, we've done that wrong already. Just push it the other way. What I'm going to do is push it against this wall and then push it to the right. And that way I'll at least get this thing. And I think you can get this one without too much difficulty by just like doing that. Yeah, look, I've never managed to do that before. You can jump into the side of it without having to waste blue fire. It's pressed against the wall here, Brian. You can't push it back. You have to do that. And here I can just push it this way. Yeah, it's not the case of like not knowing how to get to places, it's a case of not knowing how to efficiently get to places. Because you can do this whole section in 10 seconds, if you know what you're doing, which I do not really. But if you take your time, it's not too bad. Like, some games have horrible ice puzzles. The Twilight Princess ones are a bit tricky. I think here we can just push it, yeah. When it's past your bedtime. Heck, you're right, Spindle, it's been 3 hours. Well, I mean, we have to finish the dungeon at least, don't we? Yeah, they always come here with hover boots, though. Well, even in just, like, randomizers. They'll still be skipping stuff. Be hessing through everything. I think this one you actually have to hess through, don't you? Oh, that would have actually worked if I remembered to hold Hess position. Whatever. That's the right thing. You just need to be able to hold your controller in this way, which is really hard on the Virtual Console version. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have fire. Like, I know I have fire, but this means I'm gonna have to go back and get more fire, doesn't it? Like, it's really hard to get ESS position on the Virtual Console. Even ZFG uses the adapter. Not that I'm even sure he needs it, to be honest. Definitely helps a lot, but he could probably do it without it. We could also bother switching to a Deku Nut and one-shot him by hitting his tail, but... I don't know. That works as well. Wait, are we trapped in here? Great. Cheek, iron boots. There's a heart piece and a compass chest in here we're not going to be able to get, right? Oh, we can go back. Okay. Never mind. We'll just do it in the reverse direction. We keep getting a lot of hearts, yeah. We need to get more blue fire. I wish I knew how to dupe it. There's probably like some RBA thing you can do to get more of it, right? To make it easy enough to keep going back to get more blue fire. Hello? I don't know if the RBA is to get blue fire though. I don't think you actually need to get blue fire at any point, do you? Because even in a 100% run, you don't actually need to unfreeze him, do you? Because you just get a later part of the chain. Also, I need to sneeze really badly. Like, all he gives you is iron boots, right? Man, that's great. Do you not need a ton of... Oh, there's blue fire just in the room. That saves a lot of time, actually. Is the shop as an adult and child the exact same in Randomizer? I could swear also I had to run back and forth with fire all the time. Must be misremembering. There's one more chest somewhere, I don't know where it is. No, we've got all of them. I must have mismarked. No. Makes sense. There must have been another one I've completely forgotten. Guess we'll just grab some more fire and then go. Hello? Although I'm not sure what to do from now though. Zora's Domain, Fairy Fountain... Alright, we've got the iceberg thing. We should go grab the Fairy Fountain in Zora's Domain actually, while we're in there. Is it faster to save and quit in this area than to run all the way back? Because we're not running that far, are we? It might have been faster to go back, actually. Maybe. The entrance is only here, right? Like through this room? It's like putting it faster. This area is a lot bigger than I remembered it being. There we go. So we should go and check the Fairy Fountain. Wait, can you do that as adult? You can, right? Surely. The one that normally has Zelda's up B. As we're going to be calling it, apparently. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to go there. It's just a bomb wall, isn't it? Oops. One of the text you're thinking was the iron boots one. Yeah, the one at the bottom of the water we can't do. We'll go and unthaw King Zora. Yeah, it seems to think we can't unthaw King Zora. That's useless. I wonder why. Okay, it's missing something. I'm not sure what it is. That probably means we can go and get. Maybe it's because we don't have the bracelet. Like, I'm wondering why it thinks we can't do the forest temple, because I'm sure we can, right? All you do need is the hook shot. It's like the first temple you go to. As you go back to see Saro. Allow me in. Oh look. Thing renders through the wall. Alright, King Zora. Hello? Oh, do you actually have to stand down here? Hello, Zora? Does he not give you an item for saving him? He goes more weak, exactly. But doesn't he normally give you a Zora tunic for saving him? Is he glitched out? He doesn't seem to want to talk to us. I guess we'll leave and re-enter? He does not acknowledge peasants' existence. I believe that's what's happening. Exactly. Maybe he'll talk to us now. What's wrong, Kings? Oh dear. Oh no. King Zora, please. Stop. Let me free from this mortal coil. It's horrible. Oh, I've come back to life. Is it you? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. Here's a tunic. Gave us a stick. We brought him back to life from the nether realm. Alright, chat. It's been 3 hours. Do you want me to... Whoa. Secretary hoards a bomb bag. I'm aware. So, chat, do you want me to keep streaming for a bit longer, or do you want me to end it here? That it's a decent ending time. What do you reckon, chat? What do you want? It is like beyond midnight on a Monday. How many of you are still watching? That mind either way. Because I am a bit tired. I wouldn't mind just ending it and then just continuing on like Wednesday. Like instead of keeping a big like week gap between randomizers, we can just do them close to each other. You wouldn't mind. Well, like I'm hoping it won't take like 100 hours to finish this one. Surely we could beat it next stream, right? Surely. Surely we'll finish it next stream, he says, thinking it might take like another 4 streams to beat like the last one if we get unlucky again. 15 now. It was 20 like 3 minutes ago. Yeah, I think everyone's going to sleep. You know what? I think we'll end it here. And then continue on Wednesday. Then try and make it so I don't forget everything that went on. Well, I could stream tomorrow as well, but it's my day off. I've got work to do. Which is what I use my day off for. It's probably not healthy, but yeah. I do more work. My stream is my day off, which is weird, but it's not. We have hookshot. We can I don't know why this tracker thinks we can go there. Look, I can show you the tracker. It's to the bottom right of this window here. This is the tracker I've been reading off, right? It thinks we can't do the forest temple, which is in the bottom right here. That's the forest temple. But we can definitely go there, right? Why would we not be able to? We definitely have all the stuff we need. Put that back like there. Gonna upset people who are trying to flip between the VODs and see that stuff has just slightly changed. Why using small headphones to have a big headset? It's been like a year since I've started wearing the big little headphones. It's because I got glasses and my ears would hurt all the time with the big headphones. But anyway, yeah, cool. Thank you all for watching Randomizer. I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I look forward to playing it again in a few days. But for now, I'll say good night. Have a nice sleep. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Good night. Want me to host like Bob Ross or something? I've done the last couple days. Even Link's having a video on. Question mark? Easy is streaming. I'm not gonna host Cookies. It's too tiring for this. Ben Stevens. Nah, I'll just go to bed. Oh wait, never mind. Josh J. Smith OTI is playing Spelunky. Truck is live. I'll host Truck, sure, and then just go to bed. Good night, chat. See you all in a few days. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.